Hold on. Alan Gray, really good idea. Natural 19. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Charisma Saves, the only show on the internet where I roll to decide whether or not this intro is going to be good or not. And today it is good. Congratulations. It worked out. So, this is episode 3, and we're so happy you could join us, whether it is now or in the future, on the YouTube channel. Unpopular Culture, of course. And don't worry about that noise you just heard. Don't worry about it. So,
that's why it's a 19, not a 20.
We are joined today by
Pretty close.
Tech expert Sarah. Just fucking wow. Great job. Excellent work. Don't worry, hard-working Hugo right next to you, who helps a lot around here. Ooh. Wink, and then Alex, who just does his best, and we really appreciate him. So, two burns, one little in the... Technically, I should have gone in the middle, like the cream on the Oreo, and then you two on the outside, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well,
it's
mean.
Okay.
Okay.
We have Randy as well, who...
real mean today.
I think he needs a nap. But that's okay. I fucking need a nap, too. Also, this light went out. Everything's fine.
It's very... do we look ominous today? Because
Yeah, is it extra
No,
dark?
I'm just casting more of a shadow off in the leftern quadrant.
Okay, that's your...
Leftern?
Leftern?
Don't worry about that. That's fine.
That
those
19
are words.
is dropping.
That's fine.
Slowly.
Yeah. So, do we have any announcements before we move on? I don't think we do.
No.
Wow.
Emotes
You
should
guys
be
are
coming
great.
by next session. The next week, we should have special emotes.
We also have an official
For
Discord server that you can join, and if you are subscribed to the channel, you can get special stuff, which is fantastic. Also, if you are an artist, feel free, because we have a fan art section there, and eventually people will be featured on the stream and given credit, of course.
Go get the link.
What?
Go get the link for the...
The link for the Discord is going to be in chat shortly. If you are watching on YouTube, fuck you. You don't get a link. That's what happens.
Check in the description.
That's what happens. It's probably not in the description.
Wow.
Yeah.
Low bar on remembering to put that there?
Yeah.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Good point.
Won't remember. Other than that, we do have merch available in the link on the bottom there. I have still not done a stream widget for the little box above that, which is fine. I forgot.
Have we started selling one-armed stickmen memorabilia?
We have not started selling one-armed stickman memorabilia, but that is the one I made by hand myself.
These will sell like hotcakes. I'm just saying.
Hotcakes, why is that a saying? Are hotcakes particularly, is the overhead real good on those?
Denny's
is pizza?
doing alright. I don't know.
Denny's doesn't...
They star in a lot of World Star videos. They got their pancakes. What else could you ask for?
Be Waffle House.
Well, IHOP apparently is
fair
doing
enough.
so bad that they had to change it to burgers.
Well,
that was a
promotion.
Okay, that was promotional.
Okay,
I'm going to bat for IHOP now.
Hey,
End of intro.
You know what time it is?
It's
D&D time.
Time for D&D instead
Why
of...
is Alex the one putting
It's
us back
about
on track?
fucking burgers for some reason. Anyways,
Because I'm still hungry.
yeah. Why didn't you eat?
He
I
ate
did.
10 nuggets.
Okay, so anyway...
It's an eating disorder. Don't shame his body.
I don't care about your nutritional needs. So, last we left off, the party had followed their friend, and... Well, friend is a rough word. Their sometime helpful acquaintance, Anson, the metal-armed monster hunter, they were helping with a job that he seemed to be doing, not quite knowing what he was getting into, and neither did the party. Walked deep into the White Pines near Winterlight, west of Marengo, and on the way in, you found a barrow of sorts, dug deep into a large mound of earth, and inside you found what can only be described as an armed fetish cult. That apparently they're barbarous type people, with many of whom with one arm, attacked as you broke and entered into their home, and
Oops.
Capping off with a very brief encounter with a woman who was minding her own business and was shot to death by Icilius because when he rolled damage, he doubled her hit points because she was a CR0 NPC. So, we pick up after the crew had found out that she was in fact not only absolutely harmless and just trying to protect herself and probably others within, she was also pregnant. So, take it away.
I think
I'm glad we're starting off light.
Didn't we just say we yelled at him and then we said we were going upstairs now? We were
And
walking away.
And I left them some gold and stuff.
Yeah.
And, oh god, there's nothing we can say to them that won't make this worse. So.
Icilius, if you say a single word for the rest of this entire just trek through this place,
She was in my zone.
We are constantly in your zone.
Were both of them in your zone, or did the fetus step in first and she was collateral?
It's a good question.
Okay, well, give me an answer when you get a shot.
Yeah, I'll
He
think
already
it
took
over.
his shot.
Oh!
Alright, enough joking about the woman that we just murdered.
I'm not joking as much
From
as
now
just upset.
From now on, I think the rest of the way we should use non-lethal force.
I agree. It seems that they're under some sort of influence, or they're very ignorant about what is actually going on here.
And apparently they have families.
Yeah.
So no more
Anson
killing people.
Anson pipes up for a second. Lots of people have families.
Yeah, and?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't
And you've killed people with families before.
Usually in a situation...
I've been with you when we killed people with families.
Okay, the context...
Orcs have families.
The context matters.
The
That
orcs
was
were also, they had
agree.
murderous intent
I'm
and
just
were
saying-
not...
They were
I'm just
part of
throwing it
a
out
war
there that
party, and we were
Yeah.
involved in a conflict in that war. That's different.
If we have to kill anybody in here, I'm fine with that. We didn't have to kill that lady. I'm not saying that nobody in here deserves death. I'm saying the people in here that do, and the people that don't.
I'm saying that our threshold for who deserves death is probably a little bit different.
You don't make up for killing someone by not killing someone that deserves it.
You don't make up for it by killing
How do we
more
know that
people.
they deserve it?
It's
Whenever-
kinda just a
They
feel thing.
did try to cut our arms off.
Okay, but whenever I,
No, you're still wrong about the lady.
Whenever I looked into their minds, they don't want to cut our arms off because of a... It's not ill will. I think they don't understand, or it's some sort of religious thing.
They
I
think-
absolutely agree with you, but what do we do when hungry wolves attack us?
Try to
These
scare
Just
them
because,
off, actually.
Just because wolves are trying to eat us doesn't mean we don't.
People are
Sometimes
more
often,
intelligent than wolves, and more requiring
Also,
of our
wolves
respect
wolves
for their
are
lives.
usually terrified of people in general. You can scare them off much easier than trying to grapple with them.
Let's not get into wolf semantics and like how we deal with wolves. That's not the...
Seriously, I would try to scare them off first.
That's not the point.
Anyway, I think we should just knock them out until we figure out what the hell is
You do
going on
whatever you
here.
want.
When possible. I get you're not gonna give a shit. You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I give a shit about that lady.
Okay, well,
I
that
give a shit
lady,
about that.
what
I don't
if
give
we-
a shit about the guys earlier though. We killed them just fine.
they apparently had wives. What do you think the wives are going to do without them?
Wife seems
Or, you know,
like an
whatever.
interesting term to use here.
You know what I mean by wives.
We don't know how these people operate. We don't know their society. What if those were just mating people? What if they were literally just there for cattle? You don't know that. I don't know either. I'm just saying.
That's why I'm saying we shouldn't just go in here and start killing them in their own home.
I agree, unless they try to kill us.
They're probably going to try to kill us because we
Mm-hmm.
broke into their home.
Yeah. Because something's here that I'm tracking.
He's gonna do, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. It'll be fine.
I think you
Hopefully fewer dead people overall,
I think
as
you
an
can-
average.
You can incapacitate the obvious non-combatants.
But if they're coming at us with harpoons and shit again, and actually,
You can still
don't
knock
hold-
them out.
Don't hold back if lives are in danger. I'll kill all 3 of them to save myself, and you should too.
Generally, that's not the situation, though, which is what
I
we're
agree.
just saying weigh it. That's all. Which he did not do. It's
Think-
not necessarily
No,
directed
no.
at you.
Don't get it wrong. He's wrong,
think
Yeah.
first.
but so
act
is
later.
she.
I see your point. I don't think
Good.
you're necessarily... We're all on different wavelengths, slightly.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll take the lead for the
Remainder.
rest of this.
Okay, do we want to go in quiet?
I think we
Yes.
should try, yes.
Then why are you leading?
That's valid.
What,
should
are you
lead.
saying I can't be quiet at all?
You're very noisy.
This is not a. This is separate from the conversation we just had. You're extremely capable after noise starts. If we're trying to be stealthy, it's a crapshoot.
gonna
My
have to
armor
agree.
is not that noisy anymore.
You have a giant shield, and again,
I was
not a
doing
slight on
okay.
anybody. You are not the most graceful person. Murder guy is also. I mean, he's even higher than that. I think honestly, I get why you want to be in front. I do. I promise I won't kill any pregnant ladies. If that's what you're worried about. I can't imagine Bird Guy is going to either. What's your name?
Avelius.
I forgot it. Okay.
It's fine. We only met like once or twice. It's not a big deal.
No, it was.
You
I
literally trained.
well, not trained.
Oh,
That's not
You
how-
Whatever
helped
you do.
usher him into...
He gave me a potion.
Yeah. It seems like something you'd take some thought into, and whatever.
You're
I
kind of a
needed
dick.
him.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah. So anyway, I am more than happy to walk ahead, but throwing it out there, tactics-wise, shouldn't be you.
Do you have any charges of pass without trace?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be you then in front.
Fine, I'll be second.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Well, I can't see in the dark, so
You're an owl.
yeah.
Okay. There's obviously some sort of design flaw there.
God,
Weird.
what color of Anson's button died this,
I don't
this
know.
morning?
It's been not this morning. It's been there since
Hey.
we met him.
Yeah.
We met him.
Blame wizards for the design flaw.
Metagaming pigeon.
Okay, so Anson will take the front then, and then Alenia's right behind.
I'll be third.
Okay.
Fourth.
And then Icilius.
You
I
should
guess.
probably
Actually, I'll
be behind.
I'll be behind Asilius.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not in the front or the back.
So, in
Sandwich
case you
him.
forgot, what you're looking at is a semi-spiraling. It looks like it turns to the left, and it's sloping upward at a slow pace. Every once in a while, there'll be like a pine wood step that makes the elevation jump quite a bit, as far like maybe a foot or so. It's a little actually hard for you to walk up, given your height. You actually kind of gotta need a chest a little bit, but it's okay. It's not super hard. You've done more physically taxing things than walk up a set of stairs. Let's all roll for stealth.
Terrible.
Don't look at me.
15.
14.
Okay.
8.
10.
18. 8. Solid. Okay. So
God, that cat sounds like a baby crying, and it is off-putting.
there's a baby crying downstairs.
That's
probably.
a cat sound like.
There's
that's
some
okay.
definitely crying behind us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Downstairs and behind you. It's all ambiance. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I could probably turn.
Not a whole lot of ambiance
Crying
here.
baby ambiance.
Probably turn.
Yeah, the
that
mood really
on
dropped
a
after
little
that
bit.
lady died.
You're really quiet,
Sorry,
Cave.
the lady and the baby.
The cave
died.
is like, whoa! Wasn't expecting that shit. Let me.
Even the wind just
It
stops.
just echoes. The shot echoes for a second. It's like, oh fuck!
That's funny.
God himself. It's just like.
Even as a barrow, I just gotta say, little much. That's the barrow's voice, I guess. I don't know.
Is this D&D or a John Woo movie?
Are you a John Woo movie?
Wow.
Doves.
I wish.
Anyway.
All right.
So, as you move forward, climbing up again, it's very muffled in here. It's to the point when, as you climb these stairs, and it does take a little bit. It's less spiraling and more. It turns to the left, and then the right a little bit, and then slopes upward. It seems to be. Go ahead and roll a survival check, because you do tracking and stuff.
16.
16 is enough. You get the sense that your general direction is heading toward, not necessarily directly, but more toward the center area, the high part of this. So it takes a good 2-3 minutes of kind of sloppy climbing. The ground still moves underneath your feet, and it's got this mossy sort of. You ever pick up dirt that's really, really rich and it's like black, and you kind of smell that? It's like a earthy decay, but it's not like gross. It's like that, but everywhere. And then this humidity due to the occasional torch mixing with the wetness in there. So it's pretty uncomfortable at this point. It's a little heavy to breathe, and your chest is a little hot. You get up to a point, and Anson, who's behind that?
I'm right
You're
behind
third?
Anson.
I'm third.
And you're second?
Yeah.
Okay. The two of you can roll perception.
Can I see clearly or no?
It's
You
it's
can't.
Okay.
it's got there's enough light up here.
Okay.
5?
20.
Coming out strong.
20.
Got some of my eyeball.
I think it's time to switch dice.
Okay, so
I don't know if that'll
you
help.
Might
see
need the jail.
in front of you
Just in case.
a little bit of. Let's get failures over here. Here is all I need to get these painted. And then you and you back here. You see was it 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see a little bit more. You can see to about here, there is a large open area with torches lining the wall, not necessarily symmetrically, just enough to where it's low light for the most part. You can't see much past this, just because there's like a haze. Off to the right is another raised bit of platform. It looks like from where you're standing there are some roots that made it hard to dig into the side, and so they dug up over top of it, and so there's a little bit of it's almost 8 feet up. The ceilings in here are about 12 feet tall, and then they slope upward so that they are at least 8 feet tall over top of the raised part to your right. Also in here you see just the front of it's like a circular wooden platform with a chain in the middle, and then there's ropes on the what would be corners if it were. Looks like it raises up in some way.
Wow.
Anson, on the other hand, can see further. And he sort of gets low, and you see his posture change. And he kind of slides the sword out from behind him.
Assuming there are
Holds
people.
on to it. I see a big one.
A big one?
Big, yeah, human.
How big?
Fucking big.
It might be a giant.
He's not a giant. He's not. No, it's a human. There might be others up there. Just be careful when we move out here.
Should we go to the right up the stairs and try and pick them up?
He can see that it go. He basically explains it goes up, turns, and goes down.
Okay.
So should we get on the high ground?
I don't know.
Shut up.
Surefire battle strategy.
We have
Shut
the
up.
high ground.
He can't quite see from the vantage point. You're a little bit lower. You're still sloping up. This is a good 30-degree slope that you're still standing on.
Sure. It might be a good vantage point for you at the very least.
Yeah. Should we
Yeah, let's
scout to the right?
scoot our way
There's not
on.
really places to hide though.
Well,
This is gonna be tricky. If you're going, you better.
Well, I have the ring. I can cast invisibility.
Do you want to cast invisibility with the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Roll stealth.
13.
Okay.
not too
But
good
I'm
there.
invisible, so it's harder.
But
for
you
them
don't. You
to
still make
see.
sound.
Yeah.
So you're walking over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Velios casts invisibility
Why
and
is this
starts
cat so
walking. Go ahead and roll perception.
23.
23. Okay, you get about right here, and you see two more of humans, each with one arm, looking over in this direction, kind of looks like they're talking to each other, but you can't understand. So,
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the party.
you're just gonna go back?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head back.
And then I'll tell
And when you do that, one of them turns for a second
Oh God.
and sort of looks. And you can see. And sort of starts walking
Oh
down
God.
It's fine. I'd rather be at this point.
and sort of looking around. It gets to about right here when you get back.
I'm gonna go behind Anson, whisper to him. Can I see that guy coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can see, he's the one that tells like.
Yeah. Okay. What should we do? I don't think we have a choice now.
If I move, I'm giving us away.
I don't think we have a choice.
He keeps walking.
I think we take him out.
Should I charge for it?
At this
Try
point,
to-
you see him sort of look over in Alenia's direction.
Yeah, I'm a big shiny target.
And you can see, because you're standing behind her, firelight glinting off of her shield. Need everyone to roll initiative.
Well,
Graceful as always.
Graceful.
hey, all I did was stand there. Ooh, the tribal drums are really strong today.
There we go. It was hard to get it just right at one volume unit. Okay, so, and you hear a yeah from this one, and then you hear. Go ahead and roll perception, everybody.
21.
21.
Ooh,
15.
18.
The 17, 18, and 21 hear distinctly 4 more of those human yops, and then you hear specifically one.
Uh-oh.
There's a real mad person.
There's a big boy.
There's a big boy.
He
That's
said
what
there
I'm
was a
good
big
at,
guy.
though. I'm good at big boys.
Okay, so let me roll up my guys real quick.
I got a really good
Okay.
so.
Wow. And then... Woo! Woo! My boy!
Oh, fuck. Is that Anson your boy, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume he's going first, but we'll see.
Fuck, I forgot my initial roll.
25 to
15.
20?
Really
20.
close.
20. What's your dex mod?
+1.
Plus 1.
I like where this is going.
It's only for a minute though.
I know.
It's not gonna work.
Well, I think once they're out though.
It says or until the spell ends.
Oh. Well,
Okay. After Professor, 20 to 15?
18.
18. Okay.
if we keep initiative, it's 10 rounds.
Okay, after that, we have 15 to 10,
13.
12.
13 and 12.
Is 12 our lowest? Holy shit, that's a new record, I think.
I think we've done better before.
Well, for our highest new low, I think. It's possible, I just don't remember.
Woo! Okay, so first up is indeed Anson,
I would wait a bit though.
and you see him
It's actually kind of cold.
turn, and he starts to run this way, and he pops down behind this, and you see him raise up with his left arm, and he goes as a crossbow pops out of his metal arm, and he takes a shot. Let's give him this dice. That hits. Where is... There it is. Okay, not bad. Okay. So he does that, and then with his bonus action... he is going to cast something that looks very similar to Hunter's Mark to you, and the way the actions are, as you can see him kind of point out and draw a rune in the air real quick, but you can't see the target, nor can you... It's not quite the same, but it's similar. Next up is something you don't see but can hear. You hear... And running out from this sort of darkened area out of some mist, screaming with a "Oh!" is a almost 7-foot tall human with both arms, with a large white pine handled axe, but the top is like volcanic stone shaped into a double-sided axe, and you can see that the top of the pine, even though you can't really see on the volcanic glass as much, you can see that the top is stained with very recent blood as it shimmers off the white. So it is going to use a bonus action to rage. And then it is going to make 2 attacks on Anson. With advantage, as it uses that. So a 22 definitely hits. And that hits as well. So he's going to hit twice. What's 18 plus 25?
43.
He does 43 damage.
Butts. Yikes.
And you see he swings twice. Just wide, two-handed strikes. And both of them, the first one cuts into, because Anson puts his arm up, cuts into his arm and pushes into his body still. And then he pulls it out and then sweeps across the front. And you can see it cuts Anson's armor at the rib cage, just off almost. Does a lot of damage. Next up is the professor.
Can you move me out far enough so that I can get both of those in a line?
Both of these guys?
Yeah. One's elevated, but it's like a beam. So I don't know if I'd be able to aim
if you
it.
got roughly right here, that would be enough to compensate.
The beam only goes 30 though. Would it be too far?
Should be fine.
No, it wouldn't. If you got right up in his face, he'd just be out of range either way. Because
Okay.
it's 8 feet up.
Shit.
So it'd be just at the edge of your range. Do you want to be...
Let me think about it 1 second.
Okay, I'll put you back just so we don't use your movement. Next up is Avelios for the record.
Am I within 60 feet of Axe Guy?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and cast Polymorph on him.
Okay, are you gonna do it from right back? You don't really have line of
Good
sight
idea.
here. You can do it from here though.
Sure, that'll.
Okay.
Yeah. So he needs to make a. Sorry, this is the first time we've done this, so I don't know what they got to do.
He needs to make a save though.
A Wisdom saving throw.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving
And
throw.
I'm gonna-
First time you used polymorph?
Yeah.
really?
What should I try? Like a rabbit? I'll try and turn him into
Something
like
small
a
and
rabbit.
harmless.
Okay. What's the save on that?
16.
Okay, he got a 21.
Holy shit. That's a waste of a 4th level slot too.
Why is
And
this
if you use your
wisdom so
bonus
high?
action? It's not. He rolled well.
Oh god.
Although wisdom is stuff like perception and survival for the
Yeah.
record, not
Yeah.
not stuff like book learning.
That makes sense. It's culty. That's a culty stat. That would make sense. Oh god, I don't know. That's it for now. I'll stay where I
Okay.
am.
All right.
It
No
failed.
bonus action? You do have one. Just checking before I skip you over. Up to you.
No, I'll
Okay.
I'll wait.
All right. So Velios on deck is Alenia. You're up.
I'm gonna 100th mark Axe Guy and take 2 shots.
Okay.
Well, I hope a 24 hits.
It does hit.
I took from my other one. And the second one
I have
is
a
a
feeling we're not
23.
getting out of
23
this
hits.
peacefully at all.
You take
Or
2 shots.
14, 16, 23 for the first one.
Okay.
Do you want me to split up damage types or no? Because some of it's radiant.
No.
Okay. And then the second one. Yeah. 12 plus 6, 18 plus 7 is 25 for the second
25
one.
damage for the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be like 48 total, I think.
Okay. Take 2 shots, and they sink into his extremely muscular chest. It's almost a barrel chest. It's not like extremely defined. It looks like a man that lifts things constantly, not necessarily cross-train it.
Yeah.
And they go into his chest, and he looks down at him, and he goes, and breaks them off and throws them.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yikes.
I'm gonna take a step
Just a step back. Just one.
Okay. All right. Next up is Alenia. Isilius is after that.
Okay, alright. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Oh, fuck, I didn't look at this. First, I'm gonna cast slow, and I'm gonna try to put the 40-foot cube as far back as possible while still catching the 3 I can see.
The 3
If I
you
can.
see?
I might only be able to do 2. 40 foot across 40 foot.
5, 10.
I'd like to get the big guy. And then the
You
one in
can't get all
front.
3.
Okay, so can I get the big guy and this guy up front?
It would get Anson.
I believe I can choose, can't I?
If you can choose, yeah.
So. 6 creatures of your choice.
Okay, so yeah, you can get these 2 right up front.
And if there was anything I couldn't see backwards.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. So they need to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Alright, what's the DC?
16.
Okay, big guy gets a 16. Other guy fails.
Okay, well he's slowed, so -2 to his AC. He can only take 1 action, and he can only use 1 attack.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything with your bonus action?
How hurt is everyone looking?
Anson's the only one that got
fucked.
hit.
Anson's real bad.
Not real bad. He's not bloodied. He's
Okay.
just hurt. I mean, he took 43 points of damage. It's not nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the range of this is. 6 creatures. Is everybody within 60 feet of me? I think
Yep.
so. Yeah. We'll just use the mass healing word from my armor.
I'm full health. Or does anyone else even have?
I'm full health
Are you
too.
Oh, okay.
Anson's the only
Never
one.
mind.
Yeah, I thought
Anson's the
you
only
guys had
one.
just taken, for the record, you guys had just taken like a short rest, hadn't you?
No, we didn't.
Crazy, or you barely
We
got
didn't.
hurt in the
No,
first
we
fight.
didn't even get
Okay.
hurt.
Okay, never mind then.
Do you want to walk up to him?
I don't. Actually,
Oh, you
do
don't
I
have a
have
touch,
healing hands?
yeah.
I do. I have some left. I have like 12
Is that
points.
a bonus action then?
No, it'd be an action. But I will walk out and meet the guy right there.
Okay.
The other one, not the big guy.
It's fine, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And should I do bonus action? Let's cast spiritual weapon behind the big guy.
Okay.
Last second level.
So you take a moment to cast, and this flying golden mace flies behind the
That'll be a
big guy.
20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that's just a cast at it. I always forget if it's. I think it's just 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
2. So
You-
6 force damage.
6 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bonk on his head.
You cast that, and it goes into the back of him, and he doesn't seem to really even notice it did anything.
Yeah, I figured.
So, next up is Icilius.
Okay. The first thing, my camera looks like it crashed on the Twitch stream.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
Why does that happen?
Just blew everybody's ears out.
Yep, blew mine out.
Rep headphone users.
You good?
Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just kind of move forward into the opening area of this room,
Okay. How far?
and
Feet just got ripped.
just inside there, like 5-10 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna burn a grit to take a dazing shot at the big guy.
Okay, from where you're standing, he would have 3/4 cover.
Okay, sharpshooter ignores that anyway.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
Hits. Does he have to make a save?
He has to make a DC 17 con save.
Okay.
I have a feeling he'll make this.
Yeah, he succeeds.
I just turned down.
And he takes 25 piercing damage.
Oh,
Okay.
that's better.
All right.
And then I guess I'll just keep shooting him.
Okay.
So next one's a 31.
That'll hit. Jesus.
Oh god, that was terrible. 10 piercing on that shot.
Okay.
Does a 37 hit?
And that one's a nat 1. So that's
roll again
a
and confirm.
misfire.
Yikes.
It's just a misfire.
I know it's a misfire. Roll it again.
Yeah, I might hit our friend here.
7.
Okay. Yep, just normal misfire.
Okay. And
Just because he's shooting a gun doesn't mean he can super crit fail you.
I'm going to action search to attempt to fix that misfire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a 12. That'll fix it.
Is it just a 10 DC?
The DC is just the misfire score, so it's a 3.
Oh. The DC is
Okay.
3?
Yeah, it's whatever the misfire score is.
Weird.
Oh, it's 8 plus the misfire score, so it's 11. So I still make it with a 12.
Right. That's what I thought. That sounds
makes
better.
more sense.
But good
Yeah.
call. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. You now start hearing the yops of several other individuals where they go, yeah! One uses his movement to get to there, and then there's 2 more that use their movement to get to here and here.
Oof.
This one is going to use its movement to give.
Did either of those two get caught in the
No, they weren't in it. I think it's 30 feet of movement to get there.
Jesus.
Yep. So
Should have waited.
yeah. The 4 right there are going to use their harpoons on Alenia.
I think he can make a save.
It's at the end of his turn.
At
isn't
the
it?
end of his turn, yeah.
If they enter, they have to save, right?
No. It's
No.
slow.
I thought if they entered it for some reason.
No, it's just concentration to hold
Okay,
it.
so 6. So the one you slowed rolled a nat 1,
Hey.
and he confirms it.
Hey.
Just get a counter attack on him. That's fine with your spear.
Okay. That rolled a lot.
See, he opens himself up.
25.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
He also has -2 AC. So.
28. And we'll make it radiant damage
Okay.
because we gotta. So that's 5, 10, 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Oop, that's wrong. There we go. Alright, so that guy just absolutely misses and his harpoon falls to the ground. The other 3 next to you. 16 misses. That definitely hits. And that one misses, so you get hit by 1.
1 out of 4 is pretty good. How's it feel to be a
Also,
tank?
it takes half
You
damage.
take 7 piercing damage, half to 4,
Minus
minus
3,
3 is
so
1.
1.
Okay, but you need to make a strength save.
Yeah. Just 4. What roll though? Oh, that was almost a nat 1. A strength save is 19.
19 is enough. You get hit and you are able to just pull that harpoon out and toss it and avoid getting too messed up. The other one is going to make an attack on Anson, who is right there. That will miss. And then rolling back over to the top of the round, Anson is right there and he's kind of in the shit suddenly. So he is going to he's going to use the disengage action to get the fuck away from that guy. And he's going to get over here. And
Maybe I should go deal with big guy.
I have my whole strategy planned out, so I'm good.
And he's going to take a potion.
These little boys are so small.
With his turn, he's just got a greater. So
They are really tiny compared to the other ones.
This one's kind of small too.
he heals for 17
Getting an
points.
itch behind your dice set, not even need one.
Okay, and then big guy's up. He's gonna run over to Icilius,
Uh-oh.
and he's gonna make 2 swings.
Well, I can't say that,
With disadvantage.
He's gonna reckless attack it, so it's with advantage, so it's normal.
Can I make it disadvantage?
Can you remake it disadvantage?
Yeah, because I
if
have
you'd
my blood
like?
curse.
You could try.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Does
I
he
thought
make
they
a
don't
save?
stack.
No, it's not a save. It's me just giving
I know.
disadvantage.
I thought they don't.
I don't know. Is that gonna
Roll
stack?
perception to see if you can notice him
Okay.
avoiding.
With advantage or no?
No, it's too dim for you.
18.
18? Okay, yeah, you can do it.
Okay. I'm gonna use my blood
Okay.
curse.
So with disadvantage, he rolls a 16.
At the hit.
Okay, and that's just for the one.
It's both. It's all of his attacks this round.
Okay,
This turn, I mean.
and with disadvantage, he rolls higher than that, so he hits twice.
Do you have like 4 AC?
He has 16.
16.
Yeah.
Exactly 16. Okay, so the first one does
That's okay. It's the revenge of the
26
Phoenix.
magical slashing damage for the first one.
Magical.
Okay, I'm gonna hellish rebuke that.
Okay. That's... Well, let's do that first. So that's a dex save. He has advantage on this.
I'll just leave him with that. Oh, you're terrible.
What's your save DC?
For this, it's 12.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay, so he takes 8 half to 4 fire damage.
Okay, you see just the slightest of... You see the slightest spark of flame hit him in the chest, and as soon as it starts up, it just goes away due to the humidity, it looks like. He doesn't even seem to really be bothered by it. His next attack is going to roll damage. That does 24 magical slashing damage.
Okay, that hurts a bit.
And then...
Okay. Not killing people. It's gonna be really difficult.
With his bonus action, he's gonna make... He's gonna just like kick at you and try to push you over with a kick. So go ahead and make me an opposed athletics check.
Athletics, or can I use acrobatics?
Yeah, you can use acrobatics. I'll get out of the way of this. He's trying to basically
13.
300 kick you. Not enough. You rolled a 14. So you are knocked prone onto the ground right in front of him.
Well.
All right.
Yeah.
I think he's coming up soon.
Next up is Professor Thanavelios.
These 4 guys up here, can I get them in a 20-foot radius sphere?
The 4 of them?
Yeah, or at least
You
3.
can get the 3 of them. The 4 of them would include Alenia.
That's fine. She's immune to fire, right?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
So that's totally fine. All 4 of them.
Okay,
Make
yeah.
dex saves.
Okay.
For
that
a
is.
Fireball.
for a 5th level fireball.
Every time he's like, "Can I get
What's
these
the
4
save?
guys?"
DC?
And Alenia's
16.
there.
16.
Oh,
Let me see what their save is on
It
that.
was pretty good that I got the fire immunity.
Okay, so the first 2
Works
save, the last 2 fail. So the one that was slowed failed, and so did this one. These 2 saved.
I just run in and you light them all on
God.
fire.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really fucking good, actually.
Oh God!
That's 10d6.
Oh my god.
He's got 3 6s.
Nice.
Jesus Christ!
Woo! 52 fire
Holy
damage.
fuck.
If they didn't save, halved to
Yeah, so these 2 back here do not save.
halved to 26 for the other ones.
That was a lot.
And
You
you
gotta-
see those 2 specifically
Yikes!
just like take the brunt of the detonation as this little point of light explodes in an instant into a literal fireball. 20. What was it? 52. 52.
It was 52 and then
26.
Yeah, 26.
26, yeah.
So draw Elenia standing in the middle of a fireball.
That'd actually be pretty
The
badass.
professor in
It'd
the
be very
background.
Game of Thrones, Circe, whatever.
No,
That's not. Daenerys.
That's not who.
The other one.
Daenerys.
Mother of Dragons. What's her face?
You know, Circe, the mother of dragons.
I hate you.
I gotta rewatch. I gotta watch it.
Yeah. You mistook her for Princess Leia. That's the one that did the dragons. So, and Elenia stands in the middle of this swirling ball of fire, just watching these other guys just get their asses kicked. Next up is Avelios, then Elenia after that.
So I'm gonna run over to the guy that's closest to the right. Should be within 30
This
feet.
guy?
Yeah.
Or
No,
this guy?
that one. Yep.
Yep.
30 feet, right? Should be fine.
5, 10. Yeah, you can get to
As
20.
I'm running, I'm gonna imbue my katanas.
Okay.
With lightning, or not
So you
lightning, sorry, radiant.
Naruto,
Yeah.
and then
Oh god.
And then
you
attack 'em.
imbue, crossing them across both arms.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack him.
Then you're gonna attack them with your katanas.
What is that? Oh, 25.
25
for
will
the
hit.
first one. The second one is unnatural 20.
All right.
I gotta get my D10. Forgot about that.
Both of which hit.
D10, D6.
Not particularly
And
hard
D8.
to cut through like bear hide armor.
Oh, that's kind of shit. 16
16 damage
Yep.
for the whole thing.
for the first attack.
Okay.
And then the second one is without that. Is, 7 plus, so 13, so 29 total. Yeah.
29 total.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You cut across this guy twice with your katanas, and at first he doesn't seem to realize he was cut because you move so quickly, and then you see on his chest, in almost a perfect X pattern, these wounds start to seep blood from his chest.
You just pulled like an underworld.
Yeah, a little bit. You didn't cut him in half though. Nothing cool like
Like,
that.
you're gonna cut his head off and then like 5 minutes later it falls
I mean, if I
off.
would have killed him, I would have. But unfortunately,
So next up is Elenia and then Icilius.
Okay, I'm gonna run over, take the attack of op, run over to Icilius, and get within 5 feet of the big guy. Try to basically shove myself in the middle.
Alright, so best you can do, you take the attack of opportunity first.
Yeah.
Okay, he's
Oh,
going
fuck, you just left me wide open
to.
for 4
He's
people.
going to
Well-
use. He doesn't have his harpoon, so he's going to try to swing
Okay.
at you. 17 misses.
Oh shit, I need to make a concentration check. Which,
For what?
I need to make a concentration save for that 1 point of damage I took.
Oh yeah.
I made it. Cause he's still slowed. Okay, I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna use healing hands on, Icilius for 12 points.
Okay.
I'm tapped out of all my touch heals.
So Icilius, you gain 12 hit points.
Appreciated.
You're an idiot, but, yeah. I'm here now, so.
Fair.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and wait. Well, actually, no, I can move my thing as a bonus action. So, can I move it 20 feet around this way? Around the rock? Keep forgetting I have.
Yeah, you can get it right next to him.
Yeah, okay, then we'll swing if we can get it within 5 feet.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 19.
19 is just enough to hit.
Hey. Let's use the metal. Wow, 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay, next up is Icilius. You are on the ground. There's a large man standing over you.
Okay, so I'm
In the
gonna
game.
stand up. What's that?
Nothing.
Stupid.
Standing up and then using my bonus action to second wind
Okay.
to heal another 20. And then I'm gonna disengage and fall 10 feet back into that hallway.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Icilius, seeing that little bit more than is to be desired from that encounter, decides to back off just a little bit. Okay, so next up are the armless guys. These guys are going to wheel around like this. And this guy's gonna come over here, right in your face. Those four up there are going to harpoon Avelios. So, first one.
Wait, doesn't one of them not have his harpoon?
Yeah, he can use his bonus action to pick it up. Just on the ground. So the slowed one misses. The one right in front of him is not using a harpoon. It is just slicing at him, so that one hits, so I'll do that separate.
It can't be everywhere at once.
They don't do a lot of damage, but they are inconvenient.
You have one tank. 5.
So you take 10 slashing damage, half to 5.
Okay.
But you need to make me a constitution save.
Oh no.
He's using the rusty saw.
Oh, you're about to get...
Super tetanus.
Not quite.
I failed the fuck out of it.
Okay, you are poisoned, so you have disadvantage on attacks.
Oh
I have a plus 13 to hit.
The other two, what's
no!
your
Okay, but
AC?
still.
19.
19?
Yeah, because I'm on the ground, it's 19.
Okay. So that one just barely misses. That is a natural 20. So the damage on that's probably not that bad. 16 damage halved to 8. But you need to make me a strength save with disadvantage.
Might as well just... Yeah, that's a fucking fail.
Okay, so...
Double 3s, let's go!
The last
no.
one. And pulls you 10 feet.
I'm fucked, boys.
With these two that are near you, their reactions, due to that, they are going to try to cut limbs off of you. So the first one is going to...
I hope you weren't too attached to your arms.
Your right
No, there's
arm.
not going to be any more.
And then
I was
the
hoping
other one,
you-
both of them are going for your right arm.
Oh no.
So I need a dex save for the first one to try to get away from that one.
22.
That's fine. And the next one's coming in as well.
29.
Okay, both are fine. You're able to get the fuck away from them. For the record, if you fail twice, there goes that. So,
Oh no! Someone's
I roll randomly to see what they cut off.
Oh God!
Yeah. Yeah. Just saying. So that was good. You did a good job. It worked out. Next up is Anson.
It's okay. A witch ate my toe once. That
Who was
worked
like,
out.
can we kill these guys? Looking to Elenia.
Yeah, fine. I guess.
Yeah, he wasn't actually asking for permission. He he is going to run over to the slowed one and cast Vampiric Touch at 3rd level.
Since we're about to kill my best friend.
That's just 3d6.
So they're about to kill my best friend.
Yeah.
I can't have that.
I think I have like 6 backup characters.
Yeah, but none of them are Avelios. Also, we were just about to go do your brother
Doing
shit.
11 damage, which almost
shit,
actually
top
gets
five.
him. But not quite. But he's able to heal for 5 hit points, which is really good. So that's that
That's
for
great.
now. And you hear Anton say, Alright, I might have to burn a lot of shit here coming up. We gotta figure this out.
Okay.
We're not even to the top. Because he can see further than you guys. So, next up, big guy. Professor's on deck. Big guy, looking at Elenia. Looking at Icilius, and the professor is going to roll a d6 to decide which one he wants to go for.
Come at me,
Because
ugly.
all of you are roughly equal threats right now.
Except for me.
Yeah, you're on the ground. He would if he were closer.
Yeah, then I would be fucked.
Okay, so you are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Icilius is 5, 6.
I can't watch this.
What? What is it? Oh god, he's moving.
Okay.
You still have death.
He's
Ward
gonna
on
take
you,
a
don't
bonus
you?
action first.
I should. Does it last?
He's gonna take a bonus
Yeah,
action
I see.
first to push you and knock you over. So go ahead and roll an opposed strength thing.
Friendship dice.
Whew.
That's
not great.
That's athletics.
Yeah.
17.
That is just enough to keep your footing. He catches you off guard a little bit as he like shucks upward like an offensive lineman, but he is not quite able to push you over. You are sturdier than you look. Let me see if he does notice. You see him like this, and he looks down at your belt. And he stares at you and sort of grunts. But he's
no.
going to avoid that anyway because he has decided to attack Icilius again. So you get an attack of opportunity.
You've been marked by the fetus.
Rip.
Fetus revenant. Oh god.
That's a fucking 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'd only added one, so 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go through all
Stab
these
into his
spell slots.
back and rake up as he runs past you, searing the wound with your radiant energy. It does hurt him, but he doesn't seem to care.
Fuck.
He stands in front of you once more, Icilius. And he is going
Why do
to
none of us speak giant?
make another set of attacks.
He has disadvantage.
He is... Oh, you're right, so I'm gonna roll with... he'll keep... Yeah, he'll keep that. That's a 20 anyway. For the first one... Next one is
Ow.
a natural 20. I'm gonna roll again.
Ow.
He doesn't roll a second natural 20. You can wonder why I rolled 2.
Oh
We know why
no,
you
he
rolled
can
two.
just cut off limbs.
Can he though? So the first one is going to be
Oh god, this is a lot worse than I thought it was gonna
I'm
be.
the only one that's
22 slashing
Oh, Lord.
damage. 22 slashing damage. The other one,
Holy
I'm gonna hellish rebuke that.
that's
Right.
fine. He's gonna get advantage on the save. What is it again? Is it 12?
12.
He does so, getting exactly 12 with a very low roll.
Okay. So he takes a 6 half to 3.
Okay. He does it, and again he gets hellish rebuked by you. A little flicker of fire,
Use the flare.
and he looks at you and goes, and he swings as hard as you've seen him swing so far. You take 28 slashing damage on the second one.
How you doing there, buddy?
Is that after it's doubled?
Yeah. He rolled very
okay.
low.
Not great, but that could have gone a lot worse.
So, next up is Professor, then Velios. Man down.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Oh,
wait,
never
what?
mind.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to Misty Step You're gonna have to move me forward a little bit first, so I
Okay.
can reach where I want to get. But
Where are you trying to get to?
kind of these steps over here, but in line with two of those guys.
Oh, I see.
Like
Like right
one,
here?
Yeah. Right
Okay,
next
so
to
you have to do this.
Yep.
There
Okay.
you go.
Missed a step there.
Scorching Ray.
Scorch the boys.
Agonazar Scorcher at
That's
level
different,
3.
but yes.
Yeah.
Agonazar Scorcher. Ooh. A little hiccup.
Alright, so they need
Okay.
to make...
So you extend your wand.
Yep. They need to make deck saves.
Dex saves it is. What is your DC?
16.
16. Both of them succeed.
Why they keep succeeding on all the things.
Then
real hardy.
11 fire damage.
Woo!
I rolled pretty high. It was
Yeah.
pretty good. I got 7s on 3 of the dice.
You see these?
Nice.
You see the two guys that you hit, and they get again, and they are severely burned. You don't think they'll survive much in this environment after the fact, anyway.
Okay.
At this point, third-degree burns don't heal well in dank areas.
Dang.
Not a good look medical-wise.
They're already dealing with the one arm.
Yeah,
thing, too.
it's been a rough go. Okay, is anything with your bonus action?
I already used it to do the Misty Step to get over there.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So Valios is up. Elena's on deck.
Strength save? Or what is it to get out?
Let me look real quick. I think you can make
I think it was acrobatics to get out.
a contested grapple check.
Yeah.
It's been a week, so you're only making it on the one. Should be good.
What?
What do you get?
9.
No.
9.
What are you at, like, percentage of hit points wise? You're pretty. you're stepping
You
away.
have tied. Reroll.
Well,
Roll off. Oh, there's no way.
Well, that
can-
just-
I just. Did you get a nat one?
No.
Okay,
I got
then you won.
18.
Yeah, he got a nat.
Okay. So I can get up then, yeah?
Yeah, you can get up with
Half movement.
half movement.
Does that burn my action to
It
get out?
doesn't burn an action.
Then I'm gonna
It's a
swing.
free action to scramble away.
No, I want to swing.
reaction
I
to
ain't-
scramble.
I ain't running.
Yeah, you can get up and swing.
Which one looks the most hurt? You said one.
They're
of them
about the
was
same.
looking- All right, I'm gonna swing at the one to my left.
Okay.
Oh my God, 2 dice. Oh, I have disadvantage because I'm poisoned.
Yes.
Well, that's 25.
That'll hit. Do you roll damage on that one?
10, 6, 8. Shit. 15.
15 is enough to kill that one.
What's their CR?
Oh yeah, because you heal. Go ahead and give yourself 5.
Temporary hit points.
So, you, spin around after getting up and stab from your knee into the gut of this guy and
I'm
pull
gonna
out immediately. He's
Go
dead.
for the one to the right.
You absorb the essence of his blood a little bit, healing yourself for some temporary hit points, and you go ahead and swing at the next guy with disadvantage.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's an at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Confirm
13.
13, just normal miss.
Yeah. But I can offhand.
You may.
My offhand then.
Yeah. The nature of these katanas allow you to do that.
15.
15 will not hit.
Gross. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, that wasn't with disadvantage anyways. Hold on. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay.
The worst.
So swing, and surprisingly, this very, very burned individual, as you spin up from your knees on your way up, he jumps over the blade as you swing.
Do I save from the poison now?
Yeah, you can try to save from poison. Constitution save.
How does a 16 do?
It just barely gets you not
Thank
poisoned, is what
fuck.
it do. So you are no longer poisoned. Elenia's up, then Icilius.
Okay. Icilius, how bad do you look right now?
Roll perception check. It's through another person.
That's true.
So
Perception 15.
you could tell her how many hit points you have.
35.
You have
Out of
35?
like 100 something.
Woo!
Out of 112.
Okay.
Wowzers.
All right.
So yeah, he looks pretty shitty right now.
I'm gonna twin spell and cast heal on Icilius and Arlem. Or not Arlem, fucking Anson. All these A names.
Is that a distant spell? Not a touch spell?
No,
or are you-
it's 60 feet.
Oh, cool.
So
Gotta use
they
this,
both get 70 hit points.
Woo! Well, Anson doesn't need that many, but he'll take them.
Hey, it'll top him off.
He's very topped off.
And I'm completely
He's
out of sorcery
so
points
topped.
for that. That was my action. You're the worst. And I'm running over to this big guy. I'm gonna keep trying to get in his
This guy's
attention.
gonna get a attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay. 21.
Nope.
Real close.
Is he standing by the mace right now? The one that just attacked
no,
me?
the mace is right here. You
Scoot
can
it
move
over.
it.
Yeah, scoot it over.
Okay.
And we're gonna swing.
All right, go ahead.
There's a 20.
20 hits.
God. Hey, we actually rolled decent damage with this one. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. You can see you're starting to wear these guys down a little bit. The big guy has been hit plenty of times, but you can't tell. He wears his wounds without suffering, apparently.
I just yell at him and try to get his attention.
Okay, what do you yell?
Pick on somebody you're not your own size. I'm much smaller. Come.
Jesus fuck.
Okay, I'm not even gonna have you roll anything for that.
Woo!
Yeah, it.
Oh boy.
It's just like a 1980s bully, like PSA.
More like charisma fails, am I right?
Hey.
I fucking no, thank you. No, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Icilius, you're up.
And the professor's dead. Weird.
Okay. Elle is within 10 feet of me now, I take it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move backwards until she is not within 10 feet of me.
Okay, that's one step.
Couldn't he just move?
He also will get an attack of opportunity.
Couldn't he just move like diagonal and shoot into the wall?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so attack of opportunity. He is going to. Ooh, he rolled a nat 1. You're in luck. He's fine though. Just a normal miss. He swings very high over top your head.
Okay. And then I'm going to click my heels together to Thunder Step.
Okay. Does he need to make a dex save?
Yeah, it's another DC 12 deck save.
Okay, yeah, he easily saves from that.
Okay. So he takes 20, half down to 10 thunder.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move with the Thunder Step deeper into the cave, kind of by the rock there.
How far is it?
It's 90 feet.
Okay. So do you want to be directly behind the rock or further in?
If I can be directly behind the rock but still have line of sight on the big guy,
Yeah.
then that's
Okay.
where
Do you
I'll...
have dark vision?
He has the goggles
He is,
right
I
now.
gave him the goggles that are night vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a
Go ahead and roll me
phases.
perception checks, you and Professor, as you guys have been kind of... Because you have night vision, dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12.
What kind of check am I doing?
Perception.
15.
15. That's enough to get a little bit more of the room here. You can kind of see...
They probably all came running from the back anyway.
Or we got or there's a whole room full
Is
of
that
shit.
blood? Is that a pool of blood?
It's a table with blood on it.
No, he's cutting arms off.
Yeah, that involves blood.
All right.
That's
So
why we found the arm cutting.
There we go. Mystery solved, but not really.
okay. So next up
Great
is
detective.
I'm gonna take some shots, too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The bird would have solved this.
27 for the first one.
That'll hit.
He's Fedor's greatest detective.
14.
Not anymore.
19
He's not
piercing.
dead.
He's retired.
19 piercing. Okay.
I mean,
Yep.
we killed Violet, so
He's not gonna do it.
23.
That
we
hits.
killed his Joker equivalent.
Yeah, because the Joker's never been killed before.
Okay.
Sarcasm, because he has.
18.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
A 22 on that one.
Okay. And all right. Sounds good. He takes 3 shots. The first 2 hit him in the back as he sort of spins around. The next one hits him in the right shoulder as he sort of spins toward you.
Alright.
And you can see him.
That is-
Those wounds are bleeding. There's just puncture wounds in him. So, that's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So next up are these guys, and you're out of range. You're gonna see this guy wheel around. This guy's gonna come over here, and then these 2 are right here.
Don't get harpooned, you fuckers.
2 of them are going to harpoon Icilius. Both of which hit.
With disadvantage.
Well, that one hits with disadvantage. I'll just do it again. The second one missed. Well, if the first one
once
hits
the first one hits, it breaks.
No, then they both hit,
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to get this boy some armor.
Yeah.
So they do. $23 total damage,
Thing up
and I
top
need
here
2
earlier.
strength saves.
Okay. Let me knock off the damage first. Strength save number 1 is a 14.
Nope, you are tugged and pulled to the ground.
Okay. Still
I
need the
can't
second
save
one.
everyone.
Even worse, that's a 9.
Okay, and then the other one pulls you even further. Both of these guys are going to get reactions to cut things off of your body. So,
Can I hellish rebuke the first one that hit me before
sure.
we do that?
He saves.
He takes 3 half to 1.
Yikes.
Roasted.
Takes 1 damage.
Got
The
him.
one with the most health, too. Okay, so the first one. Oh. Okay.
We're professionals.
Professional dungeon guy.
We're just in like a shitty area.
Okay.
We've been
One
doing a
is
really
going
good
for your
job.
left arm, the other is going for your right leg.
I wonder why they go
Smash
for the
your arm.
legs of us.
So
Why do we
they're
cut
gonna
their
start.
arms to
They
take
get
our
confused.
legs? They don't know what parts of us are our arms.
Go ahead
They school very
and make me dex saves.
They're not doctors.
16.
Okay. That's good for the first one. So you're able to
And-
wriggle your arm away.
16 for the next one as well.
You're able to move. You basically roll over to your right a little bit to get both your left
Oh my
side
God, that
limbs
pun.
away from these people trying to cut your shit off.
He needs
Next up is
armor.
Anson.
I'm so happy about it.
I hate it.
Anson's
I hate
gonna
everything
stand in
about it.
front next to these 2 guys, and he is going to make 2 attacks with his slashy guy. As you see, he has a very nice silvered longsword with a red crystal at the bottom of the pommel. So takes his first swing, a natural 2, which misses. Takes a second swing, a natural 1.
What the fuck, Anson?
I don't know.
Get
Yeah,
your
he's-
shit together.
So he misses twice. He didn't confirm the critical fail, so he's good.
Glad he's useful.
Next
Yeah,
up
I know,
is
right?
the barb.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Fucking.
He's going to
go
look
to
at
kill
you.
everyone and protect.
he's going to look at Icilius, and he's going to make a judgment call. And he's going to choose Icilius.
God damn
At
it!
least you get an attack of opportunity.
He's
Icilius,
going to try to
you-
kick you. He's going to try to kick you away, so you don't. So go ahead and make an opposed athletics check. Oh boy. Oh boy. Methinks you're falling.
13.
He goes, boo! He's not fucking around anymore.
No.
He's found out how strong you are, and you get your ass kicked over
Fuck.
as he runs by.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to make 2 attacks with advantage.
Oh!
Uh,
Oh no.
At first I was like,
Okay.
maybe I shouldn't have used
2
heal. Now
natural
I'm glad that I did.
19s,
Which are crits.
which are crits for him.
I hate it.
Well, the first one, so that's just because you rolled with advantage, so it's not 2 crits. It could be, but it's not yet. So the first one is
Well, you know, if you die, karma.
40 slashing damage
That person
as he.
What?
He's got to roll another d20. He did not get a 20 on the other roll. And now he's going to roll his second attack. As he slashes
This thing
down,
is so
a
big on me.
22 will hit.
It's like,
That's just normal. Dealing 23 slashing damage as he cuts into you. Are you still alive?
Barely.
Yeah. So
He's still up. Holy shit. Second wind.
he already used it.
he already used it. And I
Uh,
used my 6th level spell to heal him.
He did knock you out with that. Okay. All right, Professor, you're up.
Oh god.
You can see him standing over just. Battered and with several puncture and slash wounds on his barrel-y chest. His long hair dripping with blood at this point from a couple donks on the head, it seems.
He just got bumped a couple of times.
Maybe a little concussed, but his hair
I guess
dripping.
you
He's got a
see,
long, scraggly beard.
you see these 2 guys right here?
Yeah.
I'm kind of pointing at.
Anson is right in after that. He's right on the other side of those guys.
Alright, I want you to put me in a line all the way on the other side of that wall. You know what I mean?
The other side of the wall.
Like, still diagonally.
here. For these two?
No, I was going for the
These
one.
two?
Yeah. Like on the opposite side of the. Oh, Misty
How do you
Step
get
doesn't
there?
go that far. You're right. Misty Step only is 30 feet. I was
Right,
thinking the
because
Thunder
you're right
Step.
here.
You should get those two.
Yeah, I'll get these 2 then that are
Okay,
right here.
that's fine. You can.
Yeah.
Just shooting laser beams.
Is it a 5 foot wide?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 5 feet wide, 30 feet
Okay.
long.
The thing is, this one's kind of also in front of Anson a little bit.
It's 5 feet.
I know, but he's more like 6 feet. Okay, roll me a very easy DC check on your, just like your whatever your spell casting modifier. Just basically cast a spell that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Just for accuracy's sake.
18.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Because he's just, it's like pretty hairy right there. He's right up in their face. So,
Alright, I'm doing 3rd level Agonazar Scorcher.
all right.
And they gotta make dex saves.
Okay.
You got pretty good rolls today.
They both fail, and I gotta assume you murdered them.
20 fire damage.
Yeah.
Woo!
And they both.
Professor cleaning up.
They're both
over
looking
here.
at Anson, who just missed twice as they sort of parried with their rusty ass saws. And then they hear to their right, and they look over, and fire
Did
just
he die?
eats through them. They fall to the ground, hunks of charred human.
Nice.
Okay. Evelius is up, then Elenia.
How close am I to the big guy? 10 feet? Should be 10 feet.
10.
I'm gonna use a heart shot on him.
Okay.
I don't have disadvantage anymore. Please fucking hit.
Hey, that's good.
19.
19 will just hit.
Can I have 3d6s, please?
Does he have to make a save?
Yeah, not for the damage, it's for the
Wisdom,
effect.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
It was...
Where's all your other dice?
Ooh, natural 20.
Yeah. He still takes the damage, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Still half of it, right?
No, the damage is full. It's
Oh,
for the after
but he doesn't.
effect.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, D8...
So you don't rack him with
D6,
some sort of weird
D8,
amount of guilt or something.
D6.
All of
Yeah.
a
He
sudden,
doesn't remember his prom date leaving him,
Oh god.
but... So your heart shot only works in the psychic category.
it'd be hilarious if he was like, "Oh yeah, arms. People like those. Fuck."
And how much damage are we doing of each?
I'm counting right now.
Yeah.
23, 20, 36.
Of each. Type?
No. 13 psychic
Okay.
and 4 radiant,
Okay.
but it's 36 total.
Well, how much
Thanks.
piercing?
How much piercing was... That's Hunter's Mark and Colossal Slayer, right? Yeah.
And your normal damage.
10 to 19 piercing.
Okay, so 23 piercing and radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And then one more.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. Nat 20, so 28.
Nat 20. You see that the psychic damage appears to have done something. More so than the actual arrow impact.
Yeah.
It seems that as he sort of winces in pain after he's struck, but not like he's struck, and he's still looking over at Icelius. He sort of grabs the arrow without noticing, and as he throws it, there's sort of that purple spark, and he goes, "Oh!"
And then one more shot.
Okay,
Nat 20.
that's one.
Hey.
Oh, why?
What'd you roll?
A
One?
1 and a 2 and a 6.
Rip.
So, that's okay. 12, 19.
That's doubled.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's 12 radiant, though.
Okay.
So,
All right. Looking good. Alenia, then Icelius. Poor Icelius.
Okay.
He keeps rolling for it. Like, usually it's Professor.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk over to the guy. And I'm gonna use Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
Let me mark off the first level slot for that. And I'm gonna attack. We'll do it two-handed instead of...
Okay.
Oh god, what dice do I want to use? Hey, that should hit. It's a 22.
22 will hit. So take your Solarion.
Or no, 20. That's more than that.
Stowing
26.
your shield on your back.
Yeah, let me mark my AC while I do that, actually. Okay, so Wrathful Smite is 1d6 psychic, and I believe he has to make a save.
Okay.
So
Wisdom?
let me check. It's
Almost
probably
certainly Wisdom.
yeah, wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Okay.
This breaks-
He saves and he's
oh, wait,
immune from the condition.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
we tried, but all right. So we'll do psychic radiant and then so 7 piercing damage, 4 psychic damage, and 4 radiant damage.
Okay. Again, you see the psychic damage, although minimal, seems to affect as he sort of grabs his head for a second instead of the wound that you just stabbed into him.
The radiant damage doesn't seem to be doing anything different, though, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Seems to be as
So it's
effective as everything
Just
else.
the psychic.
Seems to be.
All right.
So we have Icilius.
Okay.
Don't die.
First things first, I'm going to use a bonus action to chug my last superior healing potion.
Okay, so you're on the ground and you sort of.
I recover 31. It's not bad.
I can't think of first things first without that song popping in my head.
Then I have to use my first attack to reload Julia, and I'm going to do so with the adamantine slugs.
Okay.
And those are they -5 or -10? I wrote down -5, but Alex was using -10.
The slugs are a little different, I believe.
Are they?
What is yours? Yours is -10 to hit
My
with an adamantine arrow?
yes.
Right, so it's the same as slugs then. I might have
Okay.
fucked that up when I wrote it down.
So that's -10 as well.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm just going to start shooting at the big guy.
Okay, this is with disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, you gotta stand up though.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so 15 feet of movement to stand up, and you take some close range shots with Julia with disadvantage. -10.
That's perfect. Misfire right out of the gate.
Karma!
Uh-oh.
Man, the karma rolls are real good today.
Karma.
Did you succeed your... Did you unjam it?
I have to use an action to do that, so I can't.
Oh! Alright, so what are we doing with the rest of the,
I'm gonna use my remaining 2 attacks and just hack away with the... Actually, who all is within a 15-foot cone behind him?
Me.
Uh...
Does it do fire damage? If it does, I don't care.
It can. It's random. It's not his artifact, it's his wife, Julia's. It's one of her magical rods.
Oh.
And he knows enough to use it to do random damage with it.
Fuck.
I could take it.
Shit. Are you sure?
Yeah. I've barely been
Alright.
touched.
Alright, let's fucking do the underbarrel then.
Okay. A weird discussion to have during that, but I'll allow it.
13. So he takes 25 damage.
That's a dex save, right?
Cold. Yeah, DC 17.
Okay, he
Am I
succeeds.
making this? I can use strength instead,
Yeah.
so.
With your shield, you can...
Oh, it was almost a
fail?
net 20. But it rolled over to a 2, so it's
You failed.
8. Yeah, I
Okay,
failed.
so Alenia can't get... Your shield was on your back.
Yeah, that's true.
So you technically would have to roll that with disadvantage if you wanted to use shield. I didn't write that down, but I hadn't considered it.
Can't get much worse. Yeah.
It's fine.
So what was your roll?
If you want to
An
use...
8?
So you can do it with without disadvantage if you use dex if it's stowed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it's...
Okay, because it would be harder to pull it around.
Yeah,
But because you can zoop Solarian out of your hands, I don't see a problem with you being able to try it.
I would have gone for the shield.
Okay, that's fine. So he succeeds. So what's the damage? 25 total, you said?
25 cold.
Cold.
Cold!
I
Or
believe since
yeah,
Elle
she gets the
failed by
second.
more than 5, she takes the secondary effect.
She does indeed take the secondary effect. So that'd be half to
12.
12. Okay.
And she's incapacitated for 1 minute until she makes a con save at the end of her turn.
Whoops. That's. So this happens. She said, "It's okay, I got it."
Missed the shield.
You get flash frozen for just a moment, and then it starts thawing. But it froze so deep that your muscles like can't really move. You are technically, you are conscious but incapacitated.
God damn it.
Yeah.
that's about as much as I can fuck up in one turn. So
You're not
that's all I got.
paralyzed.
You're not dead yet.
Normally I could have taken it. Not that.
Yeah. Okay. So,
If only it was fire.
after that, it is the remaining... Oh, he's dead. I didn't wipe him off the board. And that one. Okay, so you have one really hurt one and one not that hurt one. Both of which... well, one is going to turn and attack Evelios, and the other one's going to attack Icilius. So the first one with a
That's fair.
rusty, cleavy boy is going to attack Evelios, and that is a 19.
It's just my AC.
Okay, so
We're gonna need a break after this fight.
Let's do 1d8.
This is
So that does 10 damage, half to 5, and then I need a con save.
What kind of damage is it?
Slashing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you get to half it.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Oh no, not piercing.
Yep.
I get it. Yeah.
Nat 1!
Okay, you are poisoned. Again.
Just.
And
going really
for
well,
the
guys.
first time,
Yeah.
Icilius is not hit by an attack.
Hooray.
Hey!
So until Walt Anson's turn, we'll see what happens.
Guys, we're doing so good.
Okay, so it is Anson's turn. He has full health now, which is quite the turnaround. He's going to wheel around and come over here, and he's going to slash at that guy. And he is going to hit with a 19. He did it.
He was finally useful.
Finally.
It's not a fiend or an undead, so it doesn't have that. So he is going to do 10 damage, which is exactly enough to kill it. So he just shoves his blade up behind the spine and ribcage area. And he's going to run over to this one and slash at this one as well. And misses that one by quite a bit. Next up is the barbarian. Icilius looks very juicy to him.
I'm also a free hit.
I'm gonna allow him to look at Anson because he just killed a guy, but it's a pretty low or pretty high DC. It's gonna have to beat a 17. He rolled a 7. Okay, so he's going to go against Icilius one more time. He is
With disadvantage.
He is going to reckless attack it.
Rip.
But he got a.
None of us have been rolling advantage on him.
Why would we be
Right,
He
rolling?
only did it like one time.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, and no, I don't think any of you attacked in that round.
I did.
I didn't.
Him in that round.
I did.
In the round that he got. Did you? Okay. Well,
Oh, my
Just
opportunity
remind me
attacks,
if I
maybe
say-
a
yeah,
couple
reckless
of them
attack.
I just
could have.
forget.
but-
he only did it once early on. It was the one that you.
Yep.
Yeah, he did it. Otherwise, he hasn't needed it. Okay, so he missed terribly the first one, but he definitely hits the second one.
Icilius is gonna die.
Well, we'll see. 27 slashing damage.
Ooh, fuck.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
Thanks for that potion.
And then with his bonus action.
And a 6th level fucking
With his
heal.
bonus action, he is also going to take a potion.
God damn it.
So it is Professor's turn as he heals up.
I'm just gonna shoot a laser blast at one of the one lesser henchman guy that's standing there still.
Okay. All right, the henchman guy standing right here.
Yep, that one.
Okay, just your basic attack. You extend your wand.
20.
And
Unnatural.
it does hit him. You send a radiant bolt out from your modified wand.
16 force damage.
16. Put that. Okay. bolt goes out and hits him in the side. He does not seem to understand what just hit him.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Next up is Velios.
Shoot him.
2 shots at the big boy.
Okay. Turn.
With advantage because he used reckless.
Yep.
Save our boy.
27 for the first
27
one.
hits.
And then the second one is... Well, it's going to hit, but is a 28.
Both hit.
The first one.
Too bad there were no crits.
Yeah. 5, 10, 13, so 20.
20. Okay.
Yep. With 4 of that being radiant.
All right.
And then the second one is 12 piercing, 6 radiant.
Piercing 6 radiant. Okay. Okay. You see, yet again, more arrows stuck into this guy. At this point, he is looking very holy.
Like a pin cushion.
He's got a lot. He has a lot of wounds, and the fact that he is still up and aggressive is almost it's off-putting in more ways than he's attacking you. It's
Creepy.
It's not like undead creepy because you've seen zombies get back up after this kind of stuff. It's the amount of sheer will in this being it's absurd. So, Alenia, you are up.
Oh boy. I have to save, right?
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So it's what save is it?
Con, he said.
Con.
15.
That should be enough.
Did I save?
I'm assuming it's against the same DC as the
Correct.
original, so 17.
Fuck.
Oh, so you failed, so you're still incapacitated.
Oh,
no. Icilius, you are up.
Man, it's hard to tell who's more useless now.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna sling
Next
Julia
time you're
back over my
dying.
shoulder and pull up my rapier.
Okay.
You have a rapier?
He has a rapier.
He's never
Just
used
had
it.
it somewhere. Okay.
Pulls out his rapier.
And I'm just gonna start fucking hacking away at this guy.
Okay, that's not how you use those, but that's fine.
You stab him.
It's fine.
That's why he doesn't use it very
Yeah.
often. He's not Sulu. He can't just.
He'll Zorro him.
So it's advantage.
Yeah, you do get
Is
advantage.
that correct?
Yeah.
11 plus 9, so 20.
20 will hit. You see Icilius sling the gun over his back, take us
12.
out, and stand almost in a proper stance, and start gunning after him.
So 12 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Randy with rapiers.
He's gonna get the killing blow and he's done nothing.
I hate it.
27 to hit for the second one.
That'll
And
hit.
he's gonna brag.
So 9 damage.
9
You better
damage,
fucking
okay.
grovel for me saving his life.
Wait, why are you...
And
He makes 3 attacks.
Yeah.
22 for the other one.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
It's
He's a
the
fighter.
fighter feat.
11 damage with that one.
Okay. Alright.
And
You do some piercing damage with your little rapier.
haven't used my bonus action yet, so I'm just gonna pull my pistol and take one last shot.
Okay. You notice that when you stab into him, the rapier bends more than his flesh. It's kind of grody.
25.
25 will hit.
7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
He
Chipping
just
away.
does not care.
Poking tiny holes.
He is very hurt. He is very wounded, but he's not showing it on his face.
Shit.
You have no idea if this guy's gonna die soon or if he's
He's
very bloody. I mean,
He's very
bleeding
bloody? Okay.
He's bleeding everywhere. You guys have slashed and poked and yeah, no, he's obvious. No one doesn't bleed from this. You just don't know how far along he is bleed-wise.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
All right,
Yeah, I'm out of things to do.
all right. So, Dracilius does that. Takes a shot point blank into this guy's chest. And the guy still
He just
stands and
Luke
looks
Cages
down.
it.
"Ugh!" And Icilius basically just drops his arm to the side. Looks exasperated for a moment. There's one cultist left.
Just frozen back here.
And he is going to try to he's going to try to grapple down Icilius. Go ahead and make an opposed grapple check.
18.
18 is just enough.
This dice.
He doesn't manage to grapple you down. Then it is Anson's turn, who's going to make an attack on that guy, or 2 attacks on that guy that just tried to grapple you. Natural 19 will hit. Natural 18 will hit, so he'll hit twice. Does 18 damage. So that would bring it to that much. Okay. The that cultist is not looking great. Next up is the barbarian, and he's just gonna attack Icilius because he's right in front of him and he keeps fucking stabbing him. So, he is going to make a reckless attack again.
So disadvantage cancels it.
Yep. So 13 plus 24 will hit.
Yeah.
You're so dead.
Oh no.
You are so dead.
Death ward on him would surprisingly.
Well, normally you're the
I
one.
know. It's
One-
weird. I haven't taken any damage.
You take 21 magical slashing damage.
Whew.
Are you
I'm gonna hellish rebuke that.
are you up still?
Barely.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are you sure
He's
your
gonna make a
math isn't
dex
just
save.
bad, Randall? Because you should be dead.
He got
I've
70
been
back.
chugging potions.
And he had a potion.
15 on the
and he
hellish rebuke.
got
You
20
still
back
have
from
hellish
it.
rebukes left? It's your 4th one.
I can cast it at will because of that boon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So he takes 14 half to 7.
Everyone saves from it though, because it's a 12.
Yeah.
I get burning hands.
Villagers got a shot against this.
But that one lady only took 1 shot, so.
Yeah, still up. Okay, he's going to make another attack with advantage. 19 will hit.
You're so dead.
Like, there's no way, right? Like.
And I'm incapacitated.
17 slashing damage.
That's gotta be good.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, you're down. What's your maximum hit point?
Maximum hit point,
like-
112.
Yeah.
112. What's half of that?
61?
61. You lose maximum 61 hit points, and he gains them.
What?
56.
As you see his life force starts draining into the axe itself.
Oh my god, what?
That sucks.
It's 56, not 61.
56. Yep, 56.
Oh, yeah, 61 would be.
Okay, but you're
Holy
down.
shit.
He also,
We really shouldn't have let that happen.
as that happens,
Fuck!
you see some of his wounds start closing. And he turns over to Velios. And he's going to get 2 more attacks.
No.
He hasn't used any movement yet. He's still reckless, though.
Yeah, I'm using my
Oh
boon.
my god.
So it's just
So it's
normal.
just
Do you have
disadvantage.
anything to
Okay.
yeah.
18
I have a
misses,
bunch of
doesn't
potions
it?
Yep.
and stuff.
18 misses.
I might need you to.
And
Help
24 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
24
And
hits.
it's magical damage, too. So
Okay.
No.
How close are you?
I'm not close. I have 79.
Because he does 18 slashing damage magical to you.
If he doesn't die this round, I'm fucked.
And then if he gets your hit points, we're fucked.
He just healed like
Then we're fucked.
50.
And it's done.
Whatever you guys want to do is up to you. Next
I still have
up,
levels.
next up
Oh.
is Professor.
Oh,
Do you have,
that
do you have
Get a
disintegrate?
sucks. I do.
Or blow him up. Blow him up if you can.
Just where is he?
Oh no.
Where is he?
He's right here. surrounded by your friends.
Hold on.
Isn't it a 10-foot cube?
No,
No,
disintegrate is a.
Oh, it actually, if it's it does take a 10-foot cube if it's smaller than a certain amount, or if it's bigger than. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think it might work. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't take that.
No, it only takes a 10-foot cube out of the target you're targeting.
Okay.
If they are big enough
Alright.
for that to apply.
Do you want to use
Yikes.
your? Is that your highest level spell?
This is my highest level spell.
Up to you.
bro.
I already
on
used
this
my
guy.
highest level.
We haven't even seen the back of this room.
Yeah, I know.
And I know there's gonna be
I've
more.
already used my 6th level spell.
Fuck.
There's definitely gonna be more.
Okay. We at least need to get there, though.
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of debating this a little bit out loud, or is it?
Oh, I can't talk then. So.
Well, not you, but I mean, are you like contemplating
I'm
this out
thinking
loud?
this out loud, I guess.
Out loud. Anson says we're not even here for this one.
Oh god.
So
Yeah.
up to you.
There's
He just
something
wants
here.
you to know there is more here than that. This is a side effect.
My resurrection letter will not resurrection, resignation letter will be sent to your Twitter DMs. Just so you're aware. See ya.
1 second. I gotta read this spell.
Okay.
Shit, they have to understand me for that one. That sucks.
Just murder him. Just blow him up.
How opinions change.
That's Sarah speaking. That's not Alynya.
You can't speak.
Alynya
Yeah, it
can't
has to be
talk
Sarah.
right now.
Jesus.
Sarah's saying violence.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Help.
Help!
You're our only hope.
That's a bad place to be in. I guess. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna
Help us,
use
Professor.
disintegrate.
You're our only hope.
Okay, so you use disintegrate. How does that work?
Hold on.
You can take a nap in the hut.
I can read it too.
I'm thinking about it.
Dex save,
A deck save.
and then yeah.
So you pull.
10d6 plus 40.
Yeah, that's a
It's
lot.
only 8:30. It feels like it's midnight.
Do you need some?
No, I'm sure.
He gets an 18.
What's my thing?
That's
It's
your-
gotta be,
yeah.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So instead of 40, it's 20 plus half of that. That is so much damage.
You have so many dice over there. You have me beat on dice sets.
I would be very surprised.
I have another one.
If you
somewhere,
don't,
right?
you have
I
2
just
right
need
here.
One more. Oh, there we go.
If this doesn't fucking kill him,
It's not gonna. This is barely gonna take away what he just got back, I bet.
I
well,
hit
no,
him,
it's
though.
40, and then that.
Well, it's 20.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you saved, so
Fuck.
20 plus that, halved.
40.
40?
40 damage.
40 exact
Oh,
damage.
no.
You see, part of him starts to like peel away. The skin on his chest just starts. Is that necrotic damage?
It's. Is it?
It should be necrotic, I believe.
Is it necrotic?
I'll double check. Hold on. Disintegrate.
Or force. Force damage.
Force damage. You see part of his body start to, but he moves out of the way of most of it, and then he takes the rest, just gritting his teeth and staring at you. You can see him.
And
And he shoots a glance back at Avelius, who has about 7 arrows in this man.
oh god.
The cleric being incapacitated, well, sort of cleric, being healer, being incapacitated, not great right now. Not great.
I didn't know there was a secondary effect for that.
He's used it a couple times. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Avelius, you're up.
He used reckless on me, correct?
Oh, yeah.
He did.
We're going.
He,
Oh shit! We forgot that I was poisoned.
So it's evened out.
Yeah, it's evened out.
Yeah.
All things are good.
Katanas.
Are you still poisoned? Did you even save from last one?
No, I never saved.
Roll save for it.
Well, 9 fails. So.
Okay, so this is with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So just one regular roll.
So 25 for the first one.
Okay, that hits.
And then the second one is 23.
Both hit.
D10 plus D6 plus D8 plus another D6. 7, 14, 21 with 5 of that being radiant.
For both of those?
That was just
Combined?
the first attack.
Okay.
And the second one. 9 is 16 with 3 of it being radiant.
Okay.
And then
Go up.
I can bonus action offhand, so I'm gonna do that.
Go for it. You slash at him, cutting into this
24.
barrel-chested barbarian hut man.
So 24.
That hits. He's bleeding all over still.
4 radiant and 14 normal damage. So magic, I think it's slashing.
18. Okay. All right. Still up.
Everything else.
I can't believe he's still up. Okay. So, after that, we have Alenia. You have to make a save. End your turn. Constitution. Do you fail again? Oh, no! Oh, no! Alright, Arcelius, you're up. You gotta make me a death save.
Well, you know, if he dies, it's his fault, so.
You know what this reminds me of? The fight with
17.
the first mind
Okay,
flayer,
you
where I was
succeed that one.
incapacitated the whole time and everyone almost died.
While you're lying on the ground, the cultist is going to start sawing off.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna just die. Wait, did you succeed or fail just now?
He
He
succeeded.
succeeded.
You don't get to save
You can't
because
make
you
an
are.
attack.
Attacks on the
though.
ground are
He's going to
auto
start.
crits.
He's going to start sawing off your left hand.
He can't save.
He doesn't get to save.
It's my trigger squeeze in hand.
Yep, it is.
Well,
it might not be. Who knows?
you're about to have to become right-handed
So,
really
and
quick.
you take 4 slashing damage. You fail your Constitution save. You're also poisoned.
Does that mean he fails a death save too?
And you
For
fail a death
damage?
save.
Oh shit!
Isn't
a
it
lot of
auto
things.
crit because he rolled to
It's
hit?
an auto crit because he's
He's
prone.
not. It's not really an attack. I'm not going to treat it
Okay.
like one. He's
Okay.
not trying to kill him. He's trying to cut his hand off, but it's still severe enough to where he will lose a death. I mean, he's
His
bleeding.
hand or his arm?
Hand.
Okay.
He's just the left hand. You can see him start sawing very calmly into the hand. In one more turn, since all the other cultists are dead besides him, one more turn he will cut that off. For the record. So really, he's just starting into the bone.
You're about to
So it's
have no
healable
hand.
after that, right off. These guys are gross.
I don't get regeneration.
I
so-
love them. Okay, next up is Anson, and
Do something.
he's gonna be like, "Oh shit,
God.
no, gross!"
So
So he's gonna swing twice with his sword at this guy, and he's gonna have to make Constitution saves as like a concentration to continue the process. If he hits, and he does hit with the first one, and he hits with the second one. He hits with both.
Hey, he actually hit.
So
both
after
times.
he does damage, we will do concentration checks to maintain. Does 19 total damage.
How did we almost always die for the weird shit and not
Yeah,
the
I
important
don't
shit?
know. I have no
Like
idea.
we almost got killed by those weird goblin-like things, and then
They were
this?
goblin-like things. They were more feral people that were in the Shadowfell that moved around like goblins.
Yeah, and they like trapped us and stuff,
Yeah.
and then they fucking.
They had very goblin-like tactics, but yeah. Yep. You lose to the feral, the indigenous folks a lot. We don't lose. You almost lose. We'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. So,
Someone's kind of up in the air.
Maybe it's because we like talk our way out of a lot of the other things.
It's the Vietnam rule.
it is. It's like, don't go into Vietnam. It's not a good idea. This is the same shit. So,
Welcome to the rice fields.
So, next up is the barbarian. And he looks over to Evelios, who just swung at him twice. Or swung at him. Yeah, you swung. You used your...
3 times.
You used your... Yeah, 3 times with your katanas. He is going to... reckless attack yet again. Are you out of blood curses? Does that use health every time you do that? Ah, are you going to curse him?
Can't.
Oh, you're out? Okay. So he gets advantage on these.
Don't die.
Natural 17. Should I roll damage first?
I have
He's
61.
not within.
61?
Yeah, he's not within unless you
I'm
crit.
within.
You're not within one strike. But maybe
Yeah, not
two.
one strike.
Okay, so he hits with the second one as well with a natural 15 on the. So let's see.
I get to watch all my friends die.
27 slashers for the first one,
I get to watch all of my friends die.
and
around
the
me.
second one. Oh, buddy, 32.
You're so fucking close.
Is he up?
He's at 2 hit points.
And then he's gonna push you over or try to. Make me an opposed athletics check.
That's athletics, so 13.
Yeah, you failed.
'Cause
He
negative.
You roll a natural 19. Boof! You get knocked over. He's at 2 hit points. Okay, but luckily you have 2 hit points, which means he doesn't have half your hit points.
Yeah. Which would be a lot.
You already have like your con got sapped
Yeah.
from that fucking ring. We don't need this.
Okay, so
I might just die instead.
next up is Professor, then Avelios, then Alenia.
God. Oh,
Hey,
why? Okay.
That's like 8 of these things, right?
Again, very
Superior?
bloody.
No, I think that's 4, isn't it?
Superior is 8d4, right?
8d4
Superior's
plus 10.
Okay, superior is 8. He's just gonna start
I believe it's
getting
plus
them
10
ready.
as well.
No, it's 8d4 plus 8. The one that goes up is plus 20.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's 10d4
Yeah.
plus 20.
Okay.
That's fine.
How bloodied is he, like, compared to how he was earlier? Is this the bloodiest
I mean,
he's
he healed
looked?
and then got more bloody, so there's old blood on top of the new blood.
Kill yourself so
Smart.
you can't absorb it.
Smart.
So, I
Smart
mean,
play. 10 out of 10.
if you could, you don't know. You think he's within striking range? He better be. Like, there's really the option in your head is to fucking kill him, or banish him to another plane of existence, or I don't know what you got in your arsenal. There's get rid of this guy is like clearly
Get
the number
rid of
one, clearly the number one thing on Professor's mind right now.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna chromatic orb at
Just blow it
4th
on now.
level.
All right.
Let's see how this
There's
goes.
no point in being a conservationist.
Well, I gotta fucking hit him first. Let's see how this goes. I might have to use a luck point or something. No, okay, good. 27.
That'll hit.
That's good. I'm glad.
It's a lot of dice.
Let's hope it's not all ones.
All
That'd be
he's
great.
gonna roll all fucking ones.
No.
Mostly.
There's 3 twos.
Oh god.
What kind of damage is this? You said? As you hold a diamond in the air and toss it outward.
Hold
That's
on.
18 there.
How much?
This is 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Let me just set. What can I do?
Do you add
It's
to it?
elemental damage.
No, you don't add anything to it.
It says 18.
18. Just fire damage.
All right. Going with the motif of fire, you send out.
It was 4 twos.
You send out a fiery orb, and it punches through him. He stands, but and it flies back to you.
God damn it, he's still
Fuck,
up.
he's still up.
We didn't make a save for
He's
my poison.
He's.
Oh, go ahead, and make a save.
Eh.
Is he still up, like right
What's
now?
the DC?
I'm gonna use the time traveler's timepiece and get a second turn.
12.
No, you used it within a week. You used it.
Yeah.
At the,
Yeah,
It's a
you
cooldown.
used
It's
it
a
on
week?
Oxidome.
Okay.
A 12
Shit.
for my save.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 days, though, is a week here. So.
Okay.
You use
Well, good thing I got some diamonds.
No, you failed.
Guys.
You're still poisoned. So it is Avelios and Alenia.
Did he use reckless attack this round?
He did.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up
Yep.
and we're gonna attack
Okay.
because
Get up.
fuck it.
Avelios pushes up into the soft dirt, climbing.
I assume
You're at 2 hit points.
I
You
assume
are
an 18 misses.
the bloodiest. It just hits.
Okay. And then the
That is
second
his
one
AC, in fact.
is a nat 1.
Okay, roll the damage on the first one.
Okay. Well, I didn't confirm, so because I rolled a 19.
Okay. So
I'm
you.
not grabbing a d20. It should be this. 14.
And then definitely chug a
19,
potion.
21, 27 with 6 of that being radiant.
So you slash and you cut on his neck, and it's pretty deep. And he starts bleeding, and he looks at you, and his eyes he starts shaking his head.
Oh fuck! Does he have that? Does he have
And
like
he
resilience?
falls to a knee, and then puts a fist on the ground. And he goes, and he stands back up.
He's got that resilience thing that.
He is bleeding profusely.
I can kill him right
But
there.
you nat one.
No, because
Oh no!
I think
yeah,
I know
no.
what this is.
You have a bonus action that you can use to do
He
your
might
offhanded
take a
attack.
while to go down.
You can use your bonus action,
Take a fucking potion.
or you can take a potion. Granted, I did 40 damage last time. 450 damage.
Yeah, which 8d.
So, up to you.
No, because if he does 50 plus damage, the potion won't even matter. Because it's max if I rolled 8d4s, it's only 40.
Okay. So your eyes narrow,
We're gonna offhand it.
and he's going to make an offhanded attack with his katana.
Well, that's a natural 19.
Natural
so that's a
19 will
29
hit.
With I get
You don't need to roll
10.
damage, but you can.
Yeah, it's just. It's gonna be
Because
his save.
you
seven-
slash him
Oh
yet
god,
again.
barbarians are so scary.
You slash him across the stomach, and you can see you've cut into the membrane, and he kind of holds his stomach, and he starts to.
That's a 16.
And he rolls a natural 19. The DC
Oh
goes
my
up,
god!
DC goes up by 5 every
Yeah.
time.
What the fuck?
And he's
It's a barbarian thing.
just bleeding, and it's Alenia's turn.
Who is incapacitated.
Nope, we're still incapacitated.
Isilius, I need a death save.
Tactical errors all over the place.
17.
17 is good.
Wait, he's unconscious, isn't he?
No, that's only the second one.
He's not stabilized yet. He's just succeeded a death save.
Oh,
second
death
one, I
save,
think.
death save.
But if
I
you'll
thought you
remember,
said dex save. I was confused. Yep,
It is a
his
second
hand's
round.
gone. His hand's gone.
you hear crunch, and then you see in the cultist's hand the left hand of Isilius.
Oh no!
You are going to take. Well, doesn't matter. You
That's
fail
two
a death
saves,
save,
That's two
Just
saves
one.
and 2 fails.
2 saves and 2 fails.
and you have. You are one-handed.
I'm gonna turn around and
no.
walk out of this place.
And then Anson looks.
Can you just like mend it?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god!
He's gonna reach down and cure wounds. He's gonna cure wounds you. Because
you
he's
just,
got
like,
it prepared, which
Hold
is
it there
lucky.
And then mend it.
He's gonna do it at 3rd level.
Stitch it back on.
It does
The
it, but all the
barbarian's
nerves
gonna roll
are
like
messed
a
up.
20
Everything
to
hurts.
stay alive.
It's a 20 to stay. It is a
Yeah.
Constitution save though, so
Yeah, which I
when
mean,
he's a barbarian. But I mean, you guys are like literally knocking on his fucking door. Where did I put that marker? Am I stupid?
High
Am I
level
big
barbarians
stupid?
are terrifying.
Shut up, chat.
I don't think chat's yelling at you.
You said, "Am I stupid?" out loud on the internet.
Oh,
The obvious answer is yeah. You're
Give this guy
you're
a
stupid.
It doesn't always sound like that. Sometimes it's just.
Sometimes
yes.
it sounds like, of course you're stupid.
Of course, yeah.
Usually when you make voices
hey, Alex,
like
can
that.
you reach the extension cord? Or
Okay,
something
I guess
over there?
that marker is
for?
dead for me.
To plug my phone in. My spells.
Okay, so that's 3d6 if I'm not mistaken, plus modifier, right?
Oh, is there
Cure wounds is D8.
D8?
D8s. D.
1 per level, and then
Eight.
add your spellcasting modifier.
Yep. 13 hit points.
8.
He heals for you.
It's not.
What are you guys doing?
I needed power, and
Okay,
it's not working.
The power isn't working because it's fucking not plugged in because you broke it. Remember when you unhooked it from the electricity? Of course it doesn't work.
I thought the extension cord would still work, but I guess not.
It's your phone. You'll be fine.
Well, it's my spell book.
Do you have it on your iPad?
No.
Oh. Guess who doesn't have a spell book?
I guess I could look it up on Hugo's.
Yeah. It's okay. I didn't allow her to charge it beforehand. I blocked all of them. I was playing defense.
I was charging that.
Get out of my house!
I was charging that so Randy could
around
talk.
the house. Anyway, so you are not dead. You do have hit points. It is the barbarian's turn, however.
Goodbye.
I have 2 HP.
Yeah, you sure do. Okay,
Goodbye.
he's gonna make another check because Anson just healed the guy that he knocked down a second ago.
Literally just go.
Yeah, and he could heal a lot, but he's not particularly the smartest individual. He's not tactically smart. He's just mad. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, God.
So, I think a natural 1 will go with Icilius again.
Be ready to have like.
Up to 5 will go Anson, and anything past 5 is Valios because it makes most sense.
Is the half he gets back if he gets me go off of the 8 health or my normal health?
Your normal,
Like your max health.
Okay.
your max health.
With the 8 added on top.
No.
Okay.
It is in fact a 12, so he's going to attack Valios.
So figure that out.
Did you
What
get
is
pushed
it?
to the ground? No, you stood back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna make reckless attacks.
He doesn't even need it, probably.
But he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Jake the Barbarian wouldn't do that as a player. This guy is just fucking getting after it. But the good news is,
We're gonna die.
that you take.
I mean, I'm down. I have 2 HP.
Yeah.
He gets 47 back.
47.
Fuck.
But
You're still fucking frozen. He's fucking
He's
down.
at 47.
He's down. Oh my god.
His Relentless Rage is still that DC, however.
Okay.
It doesn't reset on that.
Okay.
And
We're gonna watch our friends die.
then he's going
TPK
to.
on the stream.
Then he's going to turn.
I know,
to-
right? Party wipe.
He's gonna turn to Anson
Episode 3.
and. Well, let's roll a perception check. Okay. He does realize that you've been healed. Let's see what happens.
Oh god.
Let's see. 5 or lower is Icilius. Above that's Anson. Natural 19 is going for Anson. So he definitely hits with that one too. Oh. 13 damage. You guys finally caught a break.
He's still.
That was just Anson.
That's the first time I went down this entire campaign.
Is that really the first time?
That's not the first
That's
time
the
you've been
first time
unconscious.
with 0 HP that I've been down.
No
Okay.
way.
It is Professor's turn, then Avelios, then Alenia.
Alright, where is he?
He's right. I didn't knock him over yet. He's right here.
Boy. 1 second, let me read this.
Got
spell.
2 boys down. It's getting hairy, folks.
We're gonna die to 1 person.
And then there's that random cultist that's just there, and he cut off the.
He is not looking good, but he does look pretty pumped about the hand.
Oh no.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna do a wall of fire, a ring of fire, wall of fire around just Axe Guy.
Can you do that?
I think that would hurt
That-
every
it's
single
too
person
big.
around you, yeah.
No, because you get to pick which side of the ring
Does
causes the
harm.
damage, and it's, yeah. That's the whole point of the spell. You can make rings, and the interior of the ring does
Okay.
damage, but the exterior does not.
But I'm thinking it uses the outside of the grid to determine the boundaries of it.
How big is it?
Right.
But it says up to, but it doesn't have a minimum. So I could do a 5 by 5 by 5.
I know, but if you did... I'm saying if you did that,
If
it'd be these squares.
Well, if you want to, you can scoot it over around me and then have the outside do damage.
That you
but
can do. It
It won't matter what side.
Let
you
me
have
read
damage.
it, because That's Harry in that
Let me
spot because he's literally like standing over top of these.
Yeah, it just says up to 60 feet long, 20 feet
Yeah,
high,
up
and 1
to.
foot thick.
Or
I
a
don't
ringed
really have a
wall
problem
up
with
to
it.
20 feet
I
in
just-
diameter.
Oh fuck you, ad.
So I'm assuming you can make it like higher. Okay.
It's the worst part about the spell book.
Yeah, but each creature in the area has to make a dex save.
Yeah, so if you,
But I'm saying if I make the ring just him in the interior, the exterior doesn't take damage.
And 1 foot thick. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I think that's probably fine.
Yeah. Okay. So he needs
Yeah.
to make a dex save.
Okay. He gets 16.
16's the DC, so that's
Okay.
just enough.
He's gotten 16 on dex save like 3 times. So there is a wall of fire. I'm going to move him for just a second because it is right around him.
just-
So 7 fire damage.
are you
Wowzers.
serious?
I got 2 fucking
That
1
is
and
so-
2, and I got
Wait, 7? Oh, because he halved it?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Evelios, you are up unless you want to take a bonus action.
The
Um,
wall
my
is opaque,
death
though,
save.
so, like,
Here, hold on.
Yeah.
the wall is opaque, so that means that
Yeah.
do creatures have disadvantage, like, trying to attack through
Yeah,
it?
you can't see it.
Fuck. Or we can't do
But
things that
if he
require
stands,
him to
if he
be
stands in it,
seen.
he continues to take damage.
Correct.
I don't. He's again. He doesn't know how this spell works.
That's true.
You must assume he doesn't want to stand in a.
I don't know, he seems to be
cylinder
taking
of
everything
fire.
else very well.
10 or higher, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, 1 death save failure for Evelios. Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
Oh God. Oh. I guess I'm gonna look to Anson, and I'm gonna try and inspire him.
Okay, what's?
Oh god, you're actually using
Are you
it.
doing it?
Yeah.
Pick it up.
The professor pulls out his recorder,
Which is right there. There it is.
and he plays.
Didn't know what this was at first.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks over to you and he's like, "Not the time." What is
It's
it?
intense. We're really into
What is it?
It's just
D-
D6.
D6.
God, what's the name of that song, you guys?
Sandstorm.
Fuck. Thanks, it just went over your head.
Okay. Alright, so it is Evelios' turn. You failed your death save. Next up is Elenia. Really helps if you succeed a
That'd
DC
be great. If you could
15.
help out, I'd be.
She rolled a 3!
What the fuck?
No!
By the way, Icilius did that to you.
He killed the pregnant lady and he's TPKing us!
In his
fucking
defense,
genius.
I did say
it was
I
her
could take
idea.
it, but
It
Luckily,
absolutely
it
was.
is Icilius' turn. Unluckily, you can't wield a two-handed weapon.
it's his fucking judgment call
The
on
hand
that
is
too.
the hand is
so.
his karma.
You can shoot Julia without 2 hands, with disadvantage, and without proficiency.
Use your knee.
Jesus Christ.
Without proficiency and with disadvantage, you may shoot that.
If we survive, at least Anson's here so we can get some advice on prosthetics, I guess.
Would you like to stand up?
Can I?
Your rapier's one-handed.
I hope
Can I
you look at.
angle the underbarrel to only hit him from this position?
You okay over there? Not
That
on
that
camera,
could
come
potentially hit.
No.
Gotta get back.
I'm freaking out.
It's a 15. It's a 10-foot cone.
So long.
Is that what it is?
If he hits
A
you,
15-foot
death
cone.
saves failed
I'm dead.
automatically.
15-foot cone.
Yeah.
That would hit. That would
If he
hit
gets
both of
2.
you. That would hit both Velios and Elenia.
Okay, that would hit both of them. Alright,
You might as well just fucking hit me.
Well, it would either
Don't
hit one.
hit me.
It would hit either of them.
Please don't hit me.
Like, depending on how you angled it.
If you really need to use it, I have health. I'm just.
It would hit Elen. She would automatically fail the save.
Would that mean I get secondary effects?
Hope it's fire. It technically, I think it would make sense if it melted the issue. But he has to roll like a D8 for this or something, a D6. So.
No, I'm going at him with the rapier.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What else do you want me to do?
Woo!
Okay, so
This guy's a lot harder than I thought.
am I still rolling without proficiency? Or...
No, one-handed weapon, that's fine.
Okay.
It was your left hand
28.
as well. What?
28.
28 hits?
28?
Left hand is
Well,
his
it's with
main
disadvantage
hand.
through a fire thing, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
but left hand is his main hand.
that's a nat one.
One roll to confirm.
12.
That's just a normal miss. How hilarious would it be if he dragged you into the fire?
What the
Okay, two
fuck
more.
is going on?
At this point,
Bad planning, bad rolls.
burn the whole place to the ground, find a new
Walk
adventure
out.
team, fucking leave.
What was the next attack?
26.
That'll hit. That was disadvantage?
Yeah, the other one was a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh,
8 piercing.
Okay.
Mm. 8. 17.
17 will miss.
just gonna go watch Bob Ross to calm my blood pressure.
Okay. Shit. I guess bonus action, I'm gonna chug a greater healing.
Alright. All on your phone's trying to figure out what to do.
5,
I'm just making death saves. I don't know.
6, 9.
Alright, so while Icilius
13
does
more.
You
that...
can't use the wish spell because you're dead.
While Icilius does that, this cultist is gonna try to run over here
With the hand?
with the hand.
What is-
And he starts, with his other hand, he grabs the chain and starts doing this. Or he will if your opportunity attacks miss. So Anson gets an opportunity attack, and he hits. Let's see. That is 11.
Now I have some character art to amend.
You get a opportunity attack, Icilius.
This is just against the cultist, so it's a normal
Yeah.
nat 20.
Go and roll damage.
He'll be like Luke Skywalker with his hand.
3, so 6 plus 5, 11.
Okay, so with that, you stab through the back and presumably through the heart side of that, and he falls holding onto your hand. Which you don't feel because it is severed. Next up is Anson. He's gonna turn and cure wounds Evelios
You're not gonna die.
at third.
You're not gonna die.
Well. No, he's gonna save a third level slot. He's gonna use
Nope,
a
because the
second level.
barbarian's up next.
He's gonna use a second level slot.
Okay, but that puts you one ahead of.
He gets
getting-
healed for another 47 if he downs me.
Fuck.
No. Your new max.
It'll cut your
Oh.
current max.
You
in
lost
half
that
again.
max for now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8, 9,
So
10.
108 minus 47 is 61. Okay.
So then
You
he'll
heal
take
13 hit
30.
points
Okay.
from
So
his
it's
cure wounds.
13 now.
Fuck y'all.
Okay.
Do you have tiny hut?
And
I can actually.
That's-
I think I'm a high enough level that I can switch out as a bonus action one spell, so I could get it. But doesn't that take 10 minutes to
that's
go?
his
No, it's
turn.
Remember we guarded you for 1 minute when we did the
There's
Shadowfell?
zero chance we can do that in this
No,
situation.
not
And
right now, I mean after
Icilius,
this.
Icilius just attacked, but Anson's healing. So again, 5 or lower is Anson. Over that is Icilius. It's over that. It's 11. He's gonna reckless attack. He misses with a 5 and a 4. And then a 25 hits.
It's about to suck the life out of you again.
Oh, he does 32 damage. Oh, 32 big ones.
You down?
I'm down.
And
Okay.
now your health.
What's
gets
your half of
halved.
your max? Your new max?
Can you fucking get
28.
unfrozen?
20?
It's
28.
28. Okay, so there's that, and you can see again as he slashes Silius, the axe just sucks up the vitality,
Oh,
and
God.
as he holds it, it bleeds in through into his wounds. Next up
Did he move or did he stay in the ring of fire?
is Professor.
Did he stay?
Yeah, let me roll for that. Yeah, he's gonna leave. But he's just gonna go right here.
Okay.
Does he take damage passing through it?
He might.
I'll check.
Yeah, he's gotta make
Pretty
a
sure
save.
that when
I
they
guess
pass
make a dex
through,
save
it's
as
a
well.
dex save. This might be.
No, he doesn't. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there.
Yeah.
The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Nope. Okay, well, we're fucked. Like, I am fucking tapped for slots. Basically.
I have some. If only I could
Oh, that'd
use
be
them.
great if that were helpful. That'd be great.
Yeah.
If that could help, that'd be awesome.
At least Avelios is awake now.
Yeah.
Now I know how it feels whenever you were incapacitated that entire fight.
Yeah.
In the Underdark.
Yeah, it's a fucking
with that
struggle
illithid.
without me or you.
I can't.
You guys have shit all over boss fights before.
We shit on the Necromancer easier than this.
This isn't even a boss fight,
This guy's rolled to be your level.
And he's taking
He's-
all of us.
All he has is this axe
It's
that
the
makes him any
healing
different.
thing. That's
yeah.
the part that's
Yeah.
fucking us over.
Oh, God.
How shitty does he
Barbarians are
look?
busted.
Not that.
Look shitty.
Why,
I mean, look shitty.
He's got at least.
You guys keep
got, like,
knocking him
40.
down quite a bit.
But then he heals. That's the part that's getting us. He heals every time he knocks us down.
I'm gonna do another wall of fire around him. Where are you standing right now?
If we survive this, I'll have 61 HP to get us through the rest of this. That's
Okay.
my max.
I think we should bail the
And
fuck out
another
for a
dex.
bit.
Is that a concentration? Or does that stay?
Yes, it is
Okay,
concentration.
so this one's gone.
Yep.
This one's here. He's standing yet again.
I did.
And you just hear him go, ah!
No, I was just looking.
But I did though.
Dex save.
Whoa.
So I get recently.
He finally failed it!
Fuck you.
He failed a dex save!
17 fire damage.
That's not a lot, but it's better than half that. Okay. Alright. You hear yet again the familiar sound of him being burnt. It's Avelios, then Alenia. Avelios, you are awake.
Stand me up. We're gonna recast Hunter's Mark. Fuck! All my imbues are gone too.
Just go for it. Not the abuse. You'll kill yourself if you do.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
pull a Molly.
Yeah, I was gonna
pull
say
a
you're gonna molly
Molly.
yourself.
Spoiler alert. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna
It's
do.
been 2 months.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
My poison's gone though.
I am a little on the edge of my seat right now.
My poison's gone because
Your
I
poison's
died.
gone.
He did reckless attack, which means I get advantage.
You do? Are you shooting him?
I'm hitting with my.
Did you use your boon today?
No. Am I within? I am within 10 feet now. We're gonna shoot him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because he moved because of the wall of fire.
Well, that's a 28,
That'll hit.
and the second one.
I'm
is...
definitely Colossus Slayer, so.
Yeah. The second one is.
But you're not imbuing these?
No.
Okay.
A 24.
Okay.
You
Normal
just
arrows?
get normal arrow.
D8.
Hunter's mark.
I didn't. Hunter's Mark is gone.
I thought you said you recast it.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
You
say
called
you,
it at the
you did
beginning.
say you recast
My
it before.
brain is scrambled.
You're good. I get it.
Yeah, that. No. That minus that. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
A lot of damage coming his way.
No.
You
That's 18.
Oh,
That's a lot.
I
is that on the
guess.
side of the house?
And
No.
the next one
Okay.
is only 2 dice. That's
Less damage.
14.
14.
I rolled a 1.
All right. You see, goes in there. I should have gave you disadvantage, but I didn't. That's my bad.
Why would you?
Because he's in the wall of fire. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot, so it's on me. Well, I heard a sad boy.
Yeah.
It is your turn, but after that, will real life Sarah go see?
I can check.
Are you still incapacitated? All right, it's fine. There's not really a point for you to be
I'm
sitting
just gonna
Yeah,
leave
you
him
might as
on
well
the
just-
leash.
anyway.
might as well
for
just-
now.
Goodbye, audience.
Might as well just leave the
I'm
table.
fucking useless.
Just for a sec.
Not just a second, the whole fight.
So, Icilius, it's your turn. Make me a savey poo.
Oh shit, I'm unconscious.
Yep.
16.
Okay, so you're good there. Next up is... Nope, he's dead. You guys killed him. Your hand is laying... like right here.
Does my hand get a turn?
It's not an animated hand, surprise.
Evil Dead
Shit.
2.
Anson turns and he's like, "Can you guys stop fucking dying?" And he's going to cure wounds at 2nd level again. He's just doing his best. He really wants to fucking fight this guy, but can't do it. So he's going to you heal for 13 hit points, Icilius.
Hey, I'm at half my health.
And then it's the Barb's turn. And he's
God damn it.
gonna make another call. And he's going for Anson. As he steps out of this. Reckless attack. Natural 20. Woo! He didn't confirm the natural 20 twice. What?
Well, the barbarian just
He-
nat 20 to Anson, so.
He does 52 damage.
Oh,
Barbarians hit fucking hard.
Okay, well the cat's just
yeah.
gonna have to chill. for a minute.
52, so that's this
He
many.
just hit 52 on Anson.
And then he's gonna swing again.
We're all gonna die.
He just normal hits.
He didn't roll for me
Oh,
this
that's
time.
Anson.
I brought my jacket up there, didn't you?
He does
My hair's just
23
becoming
more
more disheveled.
damage. Okay, so that's that. And he just stands there. Professor, you're up. Then Avelios. This guy has been battered.
Yes.
Let me try something. One
What the
thing.
fuck is wrong with the dog?
I don't know. He's just being lonely.
Can I try and chromatic orb her frozen visage to try and thaw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're just trying crazy
Well,
shit.
I'm not.
Well, he's
trying
standing
crazy
right in
shit.
front of you. You can aim for your friend if you want.
Okay, well, how does he look? Still shitty, but like,
As shitty as he's always looked.
that's the point.
He's coming back from the brink of death. I don't know. Live your life.
I need
Peter?
extra fucking help. Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw
There's
a
a cat.
fire chromatic orb.
Get her
No.
off that shit.
Stress relief cat.
Yeah, Critical Role doesn't have cats. Because they're better.
We have a
23.
studio cat.
Studio cat. 23 hits. Dude,
I don't know what you want me to 5, 6, 7.
damage, I guess. What the fuck?
14 fire
fine.
damage on her frozenness.
Okay, so you are thawed.
Thank fuck.
Avelios.
You're welcome.
Katanas.
Okay.
This is just normal, correct? Oh, he used reckless, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is anybody unconscious?
27
27 hits.
for the first one, and the second one is a net fucking 20. So
Please.
That'll hit too.
Get him, bird.
And his life.
that's 11 for the first one.
11 for the first one. Okay, 11 damage. He's going to have to roll a Constitution save as you stab into him.
He's got to make it fucking
Please
20.
make this save.
He does make it.
God.
As he
But this is my
25, so...
he gets stabbed.
It doesn't matter how much damage you do.
And
damage.
so you did a lot of damage there.
Hold on.
And
24. It's 30.
30. And he's going to try to make another. And how do you want to do this? As he can no longer resist, you are willing him to fucking
I'm taking
die.
that fucker's head off.
Okay, so you one swift cut, and he can't prevent decapitation with sheer will. As you sliced his head right the fuck off, you immediately gain 12 temporary hit points.
Is Icilius unconscious on the
Icilius
ground?
is not unconscious. No,
Okay.
he's not
You're
unconscious.
just on the ground?
Yeah. And, so you guys...
I don't know what to do.
So
discuss that while I deal with the dog real quick.
we fucking
Because, you
leave?
gotta talk to him.
Yeah, I tried
Can we
to
just leave
comfort it.
forever?
Can we leave forever?
Never come back to this fucking place?
I go over to Icilius. How are you? Are you...
Oh
I'm missing a fucking hand.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah, we can't fix that.
I can't put it back. You guys are also
We need to
drained.
get out of here. I don't have anything.
I could also, yes, I can cast the tiny hut
If we
need
can,
to.
if we can get somewhere
We
safe,
should take the axe.
I can maybe.
Put it in the bag. We don't have a bag. Will it fit in our haversack?
It could fit in the haversack, I think. But if we can get somewhere safe, I can try to greater restoration you guys to get your vitality back up.
I just want my. I don't have anything. How much? You burned a lot. He burned a lot. Anson
I'm like
burned-
tapped.
Anson
I'm
burned a lot.
absolutely
He's
tapped
missing a
on slots.
fucking
3,
hand.
4, 5,
Like-
wait,
We just leave
6.
for now.
I have
We
like
leave,
9 spell slots left.
We go to sleep and we come back. Just call the Hartnell. We'll sleep in the Hartnell outside in the forest. And then we'll come back.
They might have an army waiting for us outside of the Hartnell by the time we...
I'm good with whatever. I really gotta use
But you
the
can look
bathroom
outside of the Hartnell before we walk out. So if there is, we can just
Yeah.
fucking fly out of this bitch. Like, we have options if we're inside the Hartnell's the safest
Anson,
place.
I know you really want to chase this thing, but
So can I
We can't do
get
it
that
in this-
fucking axe.
we can't do it in this
Put it in like
condition.
a haversack or something.
Hanson looks around and he's like,
We're gonna have to come back.
fuck.
This guy's gone.
I don't
though.
think whatever you're tracking is gonna go anywhere from here, though. We can station ourselves outside of the barrow and then keep an eye out. You can keep lookout.
Roll persuasion check.
Uh, 17?
He, sort of looks at you. You guys can kind of take a little bit of time now that you can see the rest of this.
Are those bodies?
There are bodies in the back in a shallow pit. All of which are missing limbs. Not all of which are human. There's some more seeming supplies. There's barrels. There's that raised platform over there where it seems that up there just seem to be bedrolls and stuff. It seemed just these guys just sometimes slept up here. You pick up the axe. It has an attunement.
Yeah. I just want to put it in the haversack. Will it fit in the haversack? It should.
Okay. It's a peculiar to you.
Yeah.
In some way.
Interesting.
I think we
It's a
should.
great axe,
we
right?
need to just get out of here right
Huge.
now
Yeah.
before we have to find anything else.
I agree.
Icilius lost a hand.
Would you like the hand?
Do you want
It's useless to me.
Anson? How did you get your metal arm? And how long did that take
That was
to
a
get?
You don't have the connections I have for that. Can see what I can do, but I don't think they're going to want to do that for you. At least not without a price.
Cool, we'll pay.
What kind of price?
Don't know. So he picked up the axe and it was attunement.
And also, getting a replacement for his hand seems to be a lot more complicated than we thought.
What do we have to do? Or
You
where
said
do we
that
have to
there's
go?
a price and there's some connections that are.
That we can explore, but
Okay.
I convinced
What are we
Anson
doing
that
right
we need to
now?
get out of this. We need to get out.
Or else we're gonna
Can you?
fucking die.
Yeah, can you call the Hartnell outside of this barrow? Kind of in the forest?
I can
you
attempt.
call the Hartnell?
You'll see in a minute.
Is it going to be loud?
I don't know.
Does it make a whooshing?
Oh yeah.
It'll make some noise.
We could cast Tiny Hut.
We just make a
You
break
know
for it.
they're going to hear it.
Yeah? I mean, there's not more behind us, so if we just run,
How do we know there's not more behind
true.
us? This is a huge
that's true.
mound.
Well, I thought we explored every way.
We explored this one entrance of this one thing in this one part of the...
It's probably like
We
an
could do.
ant
We
We
could
don't
do
know
the.
how big this
We
is.
could do the tiny hut, but they'll probably find us.
if we Tiny Hut.
I'm just letting you know that that's not a possibility.
I mean, if we have to move forward, fine, but
I'm not saying we have to do anything.
Can you call the Hartnell inside of here?
I can try. I don't know how well it'll work.
inside?
It's been inside buildings before. I
Yeah.
don't know what the limits necessarily are specifically.
The
Though.
limits in the past
Sure,
have been
right.
magical barriers.
She's
It
probably
doesn't-
in that
I mean, this
sink.
doesn't seem to have a... At least not where you're
And super
standing.
tetanus.
All right. You guys want me to try and call it inside this place then?
Yeah,
I'll
I
try
guess
that.
so.
Okay.
What do I roll for that? Intelligence?
It's your casting modifier. It's a DC.
18.
18. Okay. You hear the familiar... And the Hartnell... yeah, there it is.
Is there no way for you to make that quieter?
The Hartnell appears. Here you go, fam. Little heart-shaped thing appears right there.
Okay, everybody get inside now.
Sounds good.
Okay. So...
Should we just take
Maybe
a
the
short
ominous
rest?
chanting will stop.
The ominous
Fuck
chanting stops immediately. Well,
Hey, can you fuck off? Thanks.
and you are now just inside the Hartnell, which is usually pretty safe. It's not invisible, but it does have a perception filter. However,
Wait, what do
it's
you
an
need to make this
outhouse.
invisible?
Nonetheless,
I'm actually. I'll disguise it as something else because I fixed that system. I'll try and make it look like
Barrel.
Some crates or something.
yeah, like some of the barrels and crates and stuff like what are around.
okay, go ahead and roll stealth for it. It's an intelligence modifier instead of dex.
Intelligence modifier, not plus proficiency though, right?
Yeah, with your proficiency.
Oh, okay, 28.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it basically
Beautiful.
looks like those barrels and boxes over there.
Okay.
Just a large enough stack for you to walk out of.
Sure.
Okay, what do you want to do? Anson comes inside as he follows you in. Why?
Why not? Have you seen a toilet with a bigger interior?
Are you gonna do a thing?
What do you mean, am I gonna do a thing? This is a thing.
He's gonna do a thing.
It's better not to ask any questions.
You see his eyes gloss over as the professor tells him a bunch of...
It's wondrous, goddammit! Enjoy it! This is amazing!
Anyway, we
Goddamn
have a
one-armed
guest room.
killjoy.
I'll show Anson to the guest room.
He showed you how to get to the Feywild, like...
Whatever. I'm gonna
No,
take
he
In
showed-
and out house.
he
I'm gonna
showed
take
us-
Stick Guy and put it on the
He
console.
showed us how to get out of the Feywild after we rescued him.
Oh, well, same thing.
We made a deal with a hack.
More of the why is
So it wasn't
fucking
even him.
outhouse.
We thought we
Yeah, but
helped the hack.
he dabbles in that kind of stuff. He's aesthetically, he's wondering why.
I will show him to the guest room. So, yeah, we have space.
It's like a fucking hotel.
Kinda.
A little bit. There's a bar.
There's food. And drinks.
Alright. There's sort of a, I don't know how to describe this. You can't just, like, fall out of a mindset. And now you are offering me drinks and a bed. There's muddy death out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why we're in here.
We go
No,
back
I
and
understand why
forth.
we're in here, and I'm glad to be here. But I just
We go back and
okay.
forth a lot with that.
It's the tone that you guys just changed into that was really weird to me. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
His hand is still missing.
Yes, I know.
regardless of where we're at. Okay, just
I'm going
that
to
was
look at that
fucking
right
horrifying.
Do you have
Yeah.
medical bay still?
now.
Yeah. I do have the medical
Put
bay.
that shit on ice.
Wait.
I don't know what.
Can you restore like limbs with the medical bay?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Not
no.
yet.
I gotta look at it.
I could try to tend to the wound
You see
as best
you see the
as
professor
possible.
go through a manual to his medical bay. Like,
I just start immediately cleaning and dressing it.
It doesn't
of
say
course.
anything about anything like that. Basically, can
Okay.
stabilize, heal, treat poisons, perform resurrection rituals.
yeah.
Nothing about repairing damaged limbs.
You would need that spell.
All right, I have to I have to do one of these today and another tomorrow if we sleep. So since Isilia's got taken out a lot, what do I need for that? I'm gonna try to get some of your vitality back if I can.
I'm basically useless right now, so you might as well do a
Are you
Valios.
sleeping in
Are you
this?
sure?
Yeah, are we taking a long rest? Are we
I
doing
can't fix Julia, let alone fire her with one hand.
You can still fight with the other hand though, can't you?
I have a rapier and a pistol. They basically did nothing to that guy.
Shit. I mean, do you still want to come with us, or...
I mean, I'll come with, but I'm useless.
Is he normally left-handed?
Yeah.
And that's the hand that got cut off.
Yeah. His dominant hand got cut
Yeah,
off.
no, fuck. Okay.
Where's that axe?
I have it.
Why is it in there?
And where?
Well, didn't it fucking suck your life force?
Yes.
We should look at that thing.
Okay, well, here it is.
I'll
Guys,
I'll take
magical artifact.
I'll take
life
time
force.
and identify it. Okay.
Yeah, before I start casting spells.
I cast
Identify.
identify on it. I take 10 minutes to do
Okay,
it as
10
a
minute
ritual.
ritual.
cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you cast identify on it, and Does that tell you every single thing about it, or does it tell you? Yeah,
It's
it tells you the magical properties of everything. Okay. The name Black Rend is in your head, and it immediately screams evil at you.
Oh.
As soon as he identifies it, and you're close by, even though it's a him thing, the evil of it sparks up, and you immediately feel sick to your stomach from the smell.
Oh God.
Just you smell it, but on a nat 19 or 20, it crits. On another natural 20, and due to the nature of brutal critical and barbarians, they add yet another dice to it. It does maximum damage, which would be, for this guy, 82 damage. Doesn't actually chop limbs like a sharpness blade. Doesn't actually do that. But obviously would have no problem hacking the limb off. On top of that, the user gains half the life force of the thing it defeats. I guess. You get the word defeats, not kills, so which is why it seems to have worked.
There's no way to retrieve those back from the blade itself.
No, identify doesn't tell you that.
I do point out it's evil, though.
I wonder if I'd say destroy it, but that's probably insanely difficult.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I would even know how to destroy an artifact like that?
It's not an artifact.
Or destroy a magical item like that.
Artifact is different, just so we're...
22.
22. And that's a... intelligence?
I did an arcana.
Okay, arcana. Okay, yeah. Okay. 22? Sure. You think... if someone could hit it hard enough with something that could break anything,
it would destroy it? Just no magic item?
Yeah, if you had something that could destroy magic items.
All you have is remove curse.
I don't have remove curse anymore.
Go ahead and roll a history check. Anyone besides Icilius. You can all roll it if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I have history, so.
As he says that out loud.
23.
Also 23.
10.
Okay. The two of you kind of take a second. You go, huh. That dagger you forged in the vault.
Oh shit, yeah.
The moon vault.
That might do it, but you gotta hit it hard.
Okay, I have the moon
You
dagger.
have Anson hit it.
I'm stronger.
I hand it to her.
Okay. And are you just gonna stab it into the ground?
Or will it need dex
You don't know.
to use the dagger?
No.
I'm trying to whack it.
Not how accurately you hit it; it's how hard. So.
Also, this dex uses.
He thinks that you need to basically like. The professor uses the analogy of like a wedge in a log, and then using a hammer on the wedge to kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can like wedge the blade into the.
No, he's just saying that's how much force it would take.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
shove the dagger into this thing.
Go ahead.
And this is with strength?
Yep.
Butts.
Strength plus
Proficiency.
It's just a dagger.
Was it plus anything or no? I think it was.
Dex plus charisma.
Okay, so I can add my charisma.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's Dex plus charisma, you said I could use
You
strength.
can use strength.
So strength plus charisma. So
For this.
19?
19. You lift it up and as strong as you can, and you try to slam into it, and you do hit it nice, and then it moves to the side. It's not secure. It's just on the floor.
Do you have anything like that could hold this steady?
Can I do an intelligence check to rig
You
up?
have a whole workshop.
Yeah, but I know.
Like make a vice.
Do you have a vice in your workshop?
Sure. Okay, I'll go get a vice or something to hold it.
You probably have to go
hold
take the
stuff.
thing to the vice. That's the
Okay.
Yeah,
vices
let's
work.
go.
I've seen woodworking vices that are just on their own.
You can use a
also.
woodworking vice if you'd like.
I don't care.
To hold
Whatever.
it.
We'll bring it over
To
to your
something.
workshop.
We'll take it.
Usually
to the
those
vice.
are on the. Usually those are on like a table, but yeah, you have like a vice.
Sure.
It's attached to a workshop table. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you walk it over. You can add +5 to the other pluses
All right.
when it's put in place like that.
We'll try again.
Basically with advantage as well.
Ooh. This is gonna be ridiculous. So with advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Strength plus charisma +5.
Okay. So plus proficiency.
Yep.
So. $37.
37 is enough.
Rolled an 18.
That said, it wasn't easy. You into it, and it starts to, and it cracks, and they run through the lava glass, and then it shatters, leaving only the pine hilt behind. You both get your hit points back.
Hey.
All the hit points that you lost from going down from it are returned.
I guess I
didn't
can
have to
erase
use-
Barbarian Fucks Volcanic Axe from my inventory.
Yeah. It seems to have held on to your essence.
That's fucking wild.
At the same time, make me a wisdom save,
Oh.
Elenia.
Me? Oh.
You only broke it.
Uh-oh. That's not bad. 20?
20's enough. You felt something trying to enter your mind, and you avoided it. And that wisps off like nothing ever happened. The smell of evil is gone from that, and you get the feeling that this is about as high-end a magical item as you can possibly break with that dagger.
I'm going to sleep.
Due to the amount of fucking effort. It was a 30, for the record.
Holy fuck.
It's a magical artifact.
Thank God we
Not
had
artifact,
that dagger
but
that
item.
let me add charisma.
Artifacts are way higher. Artifacts are borderline
I
unbreakable.
wonder if we could break things
Think
by throwing
Frodo,
them into
Mount
the
Doom, the
core
ring.
of your
Yeah.
TARDIS or whatever. Into the sun.
There's like one way to break all artifacts. For instance, the only artifact you all actually have
Is his
is your
timepiece.
box. Not the timepiece.
The box?
Box.
Oh,
the
that
timepiece
box.
is a magical item that is imbued with a boon. It is as breakable as something like this. The box he gave you is an artifact.
Is actual god tier.
We just
Yeah.
got our butts kicked by a bunch of barbarians and stuff.
One barbarian.
Well, one barbarian and like,
But without
you know what
that-
I mean. Barbarians in
without
the
that
colloquial
axe, though, that fight
that
was
term.
a cakewalk.
Right.
The problem is we're about to go fight
Where the fuck did
And-
they get that from?
army. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm worried
but-
about.
Whatever is getting them to probably cut off people's
If
hands
that
and stuff.
guy had
The whole-
this, what's next?
The whole time that we were approaching, I was slowly smelling like a desecrated place.
Well,
This wasn't it.
it's gonna get worse.
It smells worse, but it's not.
If this guy's just a
It wasn't
lackey,
in your face until you guys held that axe, specifically him, till it was deattuned.
Yeah.
It was getting bigger, but it's like walking around with, you ever smell like in the wintertime when it starts to thaw out and the sewers and the streets sort of start.
Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of smell, but getting progressively worse.
Yeah, we weren't
not
even
there
in the
yet.
thick of it.
yeah.
Shit.
If he
So
has
there's-
this
There's a
axe-
desecrated area ahead of wherever this is, and judging by how this is set up, there's a lift in the middle that you have to pull yourself up from.
There's
I'm gonna say
some
it again.
sort of evil place inside of there.
But if this guy had that axe, what's gonna be next?
Hopefully it's just a one-off and they didn't understand why they had that.
I highly doubt it's just a one-off. If this guy was sent to stomp us,
I don't even think
I
he
think
was
he
sick.
was cutting arms off.
Yeah,
Or
he was just there
cutting-
cutting
If
If
arms.
he's just the guy cutting arms off, and
There's a
he's
big
got
pit
that.
of dead folks over here with their shit cut off.
If he
Yeah.
is just doing that with that axe, what's on the next level?
I don't know, but that's probably what I'm here to hunt for.
Are there creatures that could, like... Well, I don't even know if it's mind control. They're almost willingly worshipping whatever this thing is.
Yeah, I think it's a religious thing.
And they're speaking in giant.
I don't get mind control from it.
Yeah, because they still did it even whenever I used calm emotions. It would have broken any kind of charm.
They'd break up when we started beating the shit out of them. Most of the time, at least, in my
That's true.
experience.
Well, we should sleep and go on.
Yeah. I make sure that Isilius's stump is, like, cleaned and dressed and...
I don't really have anything for that.
I mean, we could always cauterize it if you really want to.
Well, Cure Wounds kind of
But-
does that without the pain. But if he'd like to self-flagellate, that's fine.
He seems like the type. But, no, I might have some spell slots
good.
left. I think. Yeah, I have spell slots left for Cure Wounds. Oh, I didn't bring Cure Wounds. I can Healing Word it. But...
God, Randy lost his fucking hand.
Yeah, he lost his head.
Yeah. And it's like,
I had a rogue
he
that
really needs
almost
that
lost their
fucking
hand.
hand. Fuck.
Shit, man. Dismemberment. It's fun to do to other people, but not when it happens to us. Except the last time somebody got dismembered from our end, it was Alexander, so.
Yeah.
Long rest is what's happening here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna have to.
Means everybody's topped out.
Shit, I'm not ready for whatever might be waiting for us now. They know we're here. Shit, who should I give?
Fucking break.
Who should I give Death Ward to now?
Probably him, considering he's at a very huge disadvantage at this point.
Fuck, it's almost 10 o'clock already.
Mhm.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. We got into one fight.
Yep.
We got into one fight, and it took that long.
Took almost 2.5. No. 3.5.
Yep. Yep.
Dude.
That's the longest combat session straight I think we've ever had.
Is it really?
Because it started right
I
away.
think the orcs were longer. That took 2.5 sessions.
Well, that was
But
because
that
it was
was
in
like
waves.
different stages though. This
guess
was
you're
just
right.
a
This was
single
one
combat.
wave of
It was
dudes.
like,
This was like one guy.
yeah. We need our version of crit roll stats. John,
Yeah.
get on it!
John.
I think he's watching.
John, help us.
Give me some stats, John!
Well,
Someone asked, Aphelios, aren't you glad you didn't try and continue at 10:30 p.m. last week?
Yes. If we tried to keep
Oh,
going,
yeah.
We can, if you would like, we can make this a short session and pick up next week.
because we don't know how long that last
Or-
episode's gonna take.
I'd prefer that because I've been up since 6.
Yeah, I've
but,
been up since like
Okay.
6 a.m.
And
So-
Randy
too,
had to
so.
work this morning too.
Okay.
Only 6 o'clock.
All right,
can't all be
4 a.m.
doctors.
Doctor man.
Okay.
We
but
can't all save lives and abort babies in real life and
But-
fantasy world.
If we do that next time, we are finishing this
Yeah.
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
So sleep in.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
have work
yeah.
next time, so I'm good.
That's
I'll
fine.
just be hungover.
I'm good with that. And then the week after that, you and Randy are gone.
Yes.
So Sarah and I, possibly Hugo, will be painting minis and stuff and hanging out with fans and doing stuff. We'll probably be doing it same just right here. I'll just do stuff over here.
I'll bring Stickman.
Why don't you just leave him?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to leave him, but I'll bring him.
I like the idea that you take the props home.
Sometimes I do. That's why I lost my wand. I don't know where I
Well,
put it.
those are yours, but I mean like props like I make and give to you.
In
Love it.
fairness, this is several sticks.
I got.
You also have a gun and all kinds of
You
other
haven't used
stuff.
the gun in a while.
No, it's actually I have like first professor's wand and gun and stuff like all set up in my house on stuff.
I wonder where you left that one.
Yeah, I
Very
have all my
cool.
old stuff on my shelf now.
Very cool.
That I
There
retired.
are ways to get limbs back in D&D.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, there's
higher
also
level
ways-
spells.
there's
We found a side quest
That's
other
who
than
that
his
is.
soul.
Okay.
What?
Get it.
There's a guy in the chat, Campion 1971.
Yeah.
There's a guy who sends you the terrain stuff.
Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy. If you
Oh.
send more, I can use more. I'm actually going to look at them, but there wasn't any murder hovels
Yeah.
in the stuff you sent. So, at least not enough. But yeah, the stuff that Campion sells is amazing. So a little shorter tonight. Not really that much, but a little.
Only like half hour.
Half
shorter,
hour.
yeah.
Like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Ish.
depends.
Right in my book, Isilius also.
Trying to see.
I went down for the first time in a year.
I don't think that was the
It
first
was
time.
the first
I thought
time.
you went down against.
I've never rolled a death save until just now.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure
no, but
you
you
have.
gone down and
Death
gotten
save,
put
but
back
you-
up.
I've never been unconscious.
I thought you
no
did against
way.
the xenomorph issue.
I didn't go unconscious. I went.
See, but I definitely have knocked you out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very impressive that we finally got you. All it takes is barbarians. Barbarians
In a
are
cave
assholes.
where you can't fly away.
Seriously, that was just a level 12
Barbarians
bear
are
totem
scary.
barbarian.
The fucking
With a
crazy.
It's a +2 axe that usually because most monsters don't have 100 hit points. So
It went very well for it in the
it went
rolls.
very well for it.
It was
It was
getting
at.
people down
By the way,
at just the
for
right
the
time.
record, because you killed it and because I like this sort of stuff, I'll tell you, when it put down Isilius, when it put down Isilius for the first time, it had 2 hit points.
Fuck.
Of course it
So
did.
that fight went on like 5 extra rounds because we couldn't clear 2 hit points.
Christ,
Yeah,
that's insanity.
fucking real close.
I hate math.
Yep.
Math is dumb.
Probability.
Did
Real
I
stupid.
rebuke it that turn?
What?
Can't remember.
No,
I
it
can't
was
remember
after.
if I
Yeah, it was
hit it
after
with
your
those rebukes that
rebukes,
turn.
and
So it's. Okay.
I think you had
Shit.
hit it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it was the first time you went down. At the end of Anson's turn, it had 2 hit points.
So if I just rolled better on the Hellish Rebuke dice.
Well, it's a DC 12 save.
Well, yeah, but I think my last one was like 3 half to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So, very cool. So, thank you for stopping by. Friday, we will have a live Q&A with whoever's going to be here. If everybody shows up, we can come down here and do it. If not, it'll be on the dirty couch.
The turkey cat.
It's like a casting couch, but without all the fun
No.
and crying.
Don't.
Only 2 people fit on that couch anyway.
Yep. That's why everybody.
It's probably all you
comes
need
down.
for a casting
Yeah.
couch.
That's why we don't do it on the couch. In front of the cameras. So,
We work on that couch.
next time.
Please don't bang on that couch.
I've never banged on that couch.
Okay, thank you.
On purpose.
I've never banged on the couch.
Thank you.
I wouldn't bang on the couch. So
There's not
anyway,
enough room on there.
Anyway, there is not enough room on there to
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's what makes
like,
it interesting.
That's like high school. Mom will be home in 15
Yeah, we
minutes.
gotta get a quickie
This is our
in,
only
like,
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
This is the only room with a door that
I
locks.
know you're adults and you have your own rooms. I'm just saying, maybe one day you're like, oh, I don't know, uncomfortable workplace love seat. Why not?
We get off
It's-
knowing that you'll be touching it later.
I guess one of us does, Grody.
What did I just come back in this conversation into?
Don't come on anyone's
Where's
back.
this on that
This
monster
is
boy
over.
scale?
This stream-
Fucking.
Why can't the stream ever end in dignity? I gotta
Is
roll a
Twitch gonna
charisma
shut us
save
down
to
for
see
this?
if it's a 16. This is a good ending. That's fine.
That's about right.
Fine. That's a 16.
Oh,
What's my
Jesus.
modifier? 2.
You, charisma, plus 4.
Did he just compliment me?
Wow! Did he just say you had 20
Wow.
charisma?
Okay, so I got an unnatural 20. No, Randy's obviously, of any of you, he'd be the most purposefully hurtful. And he gave me a 4, so I'm throwing it out
Randy's
there.
not the
I'd
most
give you a
purposefully
plus.
hurtful.
I'd give you a +4.
Okay, no more being nice! I'll give you a +4 too.
The dick
So,
sucker.
I'm +3, but I get advantage if I'm being an asshole.
you're plus. Okay,
You have to roll.
You're
a save
+4, but you have to
first.
roll a Constitution save. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is the nerdiest bullshit ever.
We do this all the time,
This
by
is
the way.
fucking D&D. If you guys like D&D, you should come back. So next Sunday at 6:30 p.m. we will be here, and we will go as late as it takes to get through this. Which, if it rolls like this, we'll be here for 2 days.
Yay.
Oh god.
So yeah, we'll finish this. It actually shouldn't be that long.
We go into a room full of henchmen, they all have that same
I would-
fucking axe.
Watch you guys get into the next room and just blow through everything like nothing.
We probably will. It's
We
happened
always
before.
go through
It
the hard
happened-
shit.
It happened with the kafar thing.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you guys
We got
fought,
fucked.
you guys
Got
fought
the
a mummy
kafar-
load.
The first
You guys got fucked at the door.
at the door, we walked in. Some scarabs killed us.
Skeletons were fucking me up, and then I fucked him with like 100
He killed the
fire.
mummy.
You
Lord.
did 134 damage in one hit. Anyway, so we love D&D. We love you too. Thank you for coming. Don't make puns. I love you electrically.